I'm double fisting French fries. I'm always ready.
And that is the first word of the show right there. I'm double fisting French fries. This is not a clue
Not
podcast.
the only thing he double fists.
Hello.
Hello.
He goes downhill skiing on a regular basis, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
In the summer.
In the summer. Sorry.
Wow.
Summertime.
Wow, we've got some references going already. LFO, Will Smith. We got some
I'm
good stuff.
I can't compete. I don't.
Show's going all the way down here after this.
I don't have any other references
Well,
that I
it's
can.
been a couple weeks, so we have to get references out of the way immediately.
That I can possibly throw in there.
But anyway,
involving
hello.
Summer. Summer Sanders?
Wow.
Yeah, get out.
Wow. I mean, she used to be a very fine lady back in the day.
I don't know who she is.
Horny old men. Anyway. This is Nautical Podcast, by the way. My name is Brad.
And you just turned into the race draft?
Oh, Chappelle.
Had to start it off early.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
I'm not.
That's CD. And we also have
And I'm
Intern
eating.
Kenneth.
the intern Kenneth. They're eating. Usually I am, but I'm not today. I
Food.
ate prior for once.
I'm picking up because we're going on a diet.
I thought you were already on a diet.
I got offered it.
Oh, okay.
She left me, actually.
The diet left you? All right.
She left me for somebody else. Somebody that was way more committed to her. My commitment level wasn't very high to her.
So, I'm going to do the whoring really quick.
I
since
cheated on her extensively.
it's been a little, speaking of cheating on, here's some whoring right now. You're listening here at Spreaker.com/show/nauticalpodcast. Find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/nauticalpodcast. On that Twitter thing at nauticalpod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. First name of the channel. He's looking at the sound effects button suddenly.
I'm okay with that.
First name of the channel is Not a Clue, all one word. Second is podcast. Please subscribe there. Oh, the North Country Tigers video that we interviewed you is now at 100. We have our first triple-digit video.
Intern Kenneth.
Before he was the intern.
No, he was just a bad DD.
His sporting prowess turned into this intern job.
Thinking about his career after.
Yeah, he has to. He has to follow in the footsteps of the greats like Jeff Saturday and Dallas Braden. I don't know why those are the first two that came to my mind.
Dallas Braden, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to do a whole Jason Witten.
Oh.
Yeah, you're about as bad.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. And then I'm going to go back to football. And
You have no idea who Dallas Braden is, do you?
No.
Didn't think so.
That's a good reference.
I got it right away.
No.
Well, he's a guy who has his own show on Barstool Radio. So I mean,
Does he really?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, because of his the way that he acts and stuff, ESPN got rid of him, and Barstool was like, "Yeah, you can take that shit over here," because he is very out over there.
That Phil?
Oh, he is so far out there.
Worse than Kurt Schilling?
Actually, funnier. He's that out there, but funny as hell. So anyway, did I forget one?
Yahoo.
No, I got the Instagram at Nautical Podcast.
I didn't get to say Yahoo.
You can email. I haven't checked the email now in about a month and a half. Nauticalpodcast@yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Food almost went flying at me when he did that. He had a mouthful of beef.
And
then
I ate some food.
And then the boyga. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. So let's get into the finals. We haven't been on the air since the finals happened, so let's get that out of the way.
I was wrong.
I was wrong. Somebody at this table, we're not going to mention any names, got Toronto right.
Mm-hmm.
I think Toronto in 6.
It's Toronto in 7.
Did I say 7?
He had 7. You had I don't have the proof, but it was 7.
I believe it.
I was going to say, because I went Warriors in 6 right after, so. No, I said the sweep. You said 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mistake.
That's okay.
Wrong order.
That's all right.
Correct terms.
That's all right.
Field goal. Good.
But how happy were you guys for the
clock?
The Toronto Drakers?
I didn't give a FUCK who won.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad people are talking more about Kawhi's talent than they were prior to it. The people that don't know basketball.
No, ever since the beginning of the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
They talked about it.
But
I can
That's
honestly,
what I'm taking away from the whole.
I can honestly state, even when he was injured last year, this show we kept saying he's a top five talent. He's always a top 5 talent. But you both are right. He's talked about more nationally, even though he played with the Spurs when they did it and everything. But you forget him in the background because he was even though he was a star, he wasn't. There's so many other names.
This
that
is
were there.
his team. I think.
That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when they won the championship against LeBron, it wasn't
Duncan,
his team.
Ginobili, Parker,
And then
Pop.
he
Also,
didn't
you had Popovich above him too.
He came in after he would
He
join.
was a complimentary.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He was a later first round draft pick, a mid first round draft pick that they brought in because San Antonio does that.
They traded for him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Traded George Hill for him.
Yeah,
That deal looks bad now. But with him getting hurt 2 years ago, I think that was going to be this year's run for him.
yeah.
2 years ago, I think he would have done what he did this year. Maybe not a title, but he would have been able to showcase
Himself,
on a big screen,
but he is.
big stage.
He's a goddamn good player. I'm glad that
He's the best two-way player in basketball, hands down.
We've stated that we said if he wasn't 1, he was 2 because the injury kept us.
It's
kept us at bay.
it's no thinking about it now. I don't have any if. He's number 1.
There you go.
And number 2 isn't close. I don't care who you want to put number 2.
No, I didn't.
You can put Clay there. I'm fine with that.
Paul George.
Jimmy all right, it might be close. Because Paul George is a beast
that's
on
my
defense.
guess.
Okay, it's close. It's not as far as I first thought. Okay. I forgot about PG-13.
Playoff P. He wasn't until Playoff P.
He was this year.
Well, yeah, but
It was playoff Russ.
yeah.
That guy.
Or as everyone else calls him, Russell.
Yeah.
That was one at the draft. Did you see how many guys had
Westbrook
as his favorite player?
I actually didn't watch the draft. I Snapchat my NBA information because I don't have cable. I don't subscribe to ESPN or anything like that. I don't pay them for ESPN Plus. No offense, ESPN. But
No, I don't either.
If you want to hook me up, you can.
No begging on the show.
Oh, I'll beg for free shit.
Well,
I get free ESPN Plus.
You didn't let me finish. No begging on the show unless we all get it.
Oh, okay. No. Fair. That's fair.
I'll share my ESPN Plus with all you guys.
You won't even share your address with me.
Damn straight. You ain't getting none of my buffalo chicken.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. You pulled me away from buffalo chicken for that softball game. That's all I talked
And
about.
rice.
All game. I'm dead serious. The
He's
other
not
team
joking.
was complaining about it because I kept bringing it up.
He's not joking.
I can't stop laughing about that.
I wanted my freaking buffalo chicken and rice.
That's funny.
I thought it was a code word for something else.
No, I still got that.
That's a safe word. Buffalo chicken and rice. It's too hot for
I
him.
didn't. She fell asleep on me. And when I say fell asleep, she told me, if you don't get away from me, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, wow.
But because I didn't watch the draft, I didn't see all that
Breaking
stuff. I
news.
just saw
I
the
got breaking
highlights.
news. I'm going to hit the button.
Oh,
Hang on. Well, you should get it.
Oh, okay.
Well, you should have had it. It's about the number 1 pick in the baseball draft.
Yep.
Orioles signed their catcher, Adley Rashman, the number 1 pick. It lands an $8.1 million record bonus. Shit.
Okay.
Get that money.
I love my job and I love my students, but
What the
I'm
hell
going
is that?
He loves his job and he loves his students, but
I was trying to
Is that a
minimize it.
motivational video for when you go to work?
That's what I got to tell myself every day.
That's good.
It'd be nice. Would you like one?
no thank you, sir.
What is that?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, I'll take one of those. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nah, I appreciate the offer.
Now
but
I'm
no
eating
thank
on the show.
I'm so full. There you
Now
go.
all of us are eating on the show. All right.
you. What are you eating? Urinal cakes?
No, I had those earlier.
Somebody better change those out.
I'm so fucking full. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do the show without my eyes. About 2/3 of the way to the show, I'm going,
Goes into a food coma. Wakes up. Paul George.
I will wake up with a Chappelle Show reference. Sprinkle some cock on him.
For shizzle. Huh?
But I think somebody should sprinkle some crack on Russ Westbrook.
And each. Yeah.
All right, back to what we were talking about. The
the draft with the players.
Well, back to the finals.
Mhm.
Back to the finals.
Long five ball.
Caught?
Caught.
That's my line.
Oh, you were eating.
Gently caressed in hand.
That reminds me of my glove ripped yesterday. My glove ripped yesterday.
I had to use a
My
longer
glove
glove.
ripped yesterday.
Nice.
Okay, sorry.
That's all
Back
right.
to the finals.
No. How bad did you feel for
Not at all.
like Klay Thompson and KD going into the free agency and
Not at all.
they had their ACLs blow out? Although we said Durant's ACL.
I thought it was his ACL the first time.
Yeah, we because it looked almost identical to the Kobe incident.
I thought he shouldn't have played no more in this series.
Oh shit.
More breaking news?
No, I accidentally hit the volume up on
No.
the microphones, and we went.
I'm selfish. I would have sat out all the rest of the
I would have too.
I mean, I understand. I do.
I don't.
I understand from the competitor standpoint, but
I feel bad
it's,
for Klay.
it's
don't.
different.
No?
I play the game for
I
the
do.
love of the game.
Yeah.
These guys pay the game for their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to risk my livelihood
Yeah, you would.
on a game.
Yeah, you
I
would.
mean, with my heart, yeah, I would.
I would too. I'd say that now, but I'd have been out there.
Yeah, if you're like,
I was
okay,
going to say, not getting paid for it, not doing it every day,
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah.
But
Listen, I go out there every Sunday to play softball in 95-degree heat. I got actually paid pretty much. I'm paying to play. So
I paid to play
if
for
someone's giving me
semi-professional
30
football.
somebody's giving me 30, 40, 50 million. I don't feel bad for him.
I just feel bad because
His contract's guaranteed.
he's going into his contract. Like
Yeah,
his
he's still going to
contract.
get exactly what he was going to get.
I was going to say that was going to be my next question. Are they going to get for free agency, which I'll get into a little bit more.
They've already talking about signing a trade with Durant, so he can still maximize his earning potential and go where he wants if he wants to go.
Because they're pretty much amicably like, you know
It
what?
was like,
you
listen, you
deserve
helped
it.
us get 2 of them.
Yeah,
You came back, you blew out your ACL for us.
for us.
for us.
Even though it came out from his camp that he is actually pissed at the Warriors.
But
But I mean,
They
hey,
couldn't make him play without him wanting to, so
exactly,
Pissed.
it's still him. They probably laid a little bit of guilt on him, like, hey, you know, your guys are out there laying it on the line for you. Can you give us a few minutes?
being all sly
And then the competitor that he
Gentle
is
for
is
a
like,
second.
of course.
Listen, he's about to get $200 million for the next 5 years. He be alright.
What about Klay and what, you trying to use my phone? Oh, that's what you're trying to do. What about Klay tearing his ACL, coming out shooting free throws, and then going back?
That's pretty gangster.
Because he was starting to go to the locker room, and he's
They
like,
told
no,
me
no,
he
no.
won't be
He's
able
like,
to
wait,
come
wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say because in case it wasn't an
Yeah,
ACL
yeah.
tear,
He
dude.
ran back too.
Yeah, he did. In case he wasn't ACL tear.
When he got hurt, when he
ACL tearee.
What's it? Sorry.
when he went down, I was like, oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Because
His leg
just
was-
the way it looked.
But the sad thing is, I was at work when that happened, so I had to catch the highlight. I got a thing on my phone. I was listening to it. I've had it in my front pocket while I was doing everything at work.
Mine was Snapchat, so I Snapchatted basically the whole NBA Finals because they were all shown on ABC, and I can't watch ABC
Why not?
online without subscribing to ABC because it wasn't
Oh,
in
yeah.
our area based on what I don't want to get. I don't want to get on it. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
dumb. It was national coverage. I don't understand how it's not in your fucking area. Sorry, pardon my language.
What? Have you been on the show before?
A little bits in the roomish.
Oh, okay.
He said it, not me.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, you can fucking say it.
Fuck what you talking about, nigga?
I thought you were just disrupting my food.
You bring me up and then make me don't eat my shit. I'll kick your ass, bitch. Right, baby?
But going through what I saw on Twitter, I'll go through like the Twitter aspect of this for a second. I know that these aren't professional people that are talking, but just got a lot of traction amongst a lot of people. Like some low level, kind of like us, said something, and it spawned a giant debate. Like I got retweeted and shit.
I should get on Twitter more often.
I tag you occasionally still.
I still don't check it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Just cause know what it is. Because usually when I see it, I'm either at work and I'm supposed to have my phone on me.
Or it's the middle of the night.
I
'cause
don't.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Or I'll wake up and the first thing I do is I look at my phone, see if I miss any calls from home,
Yeah.
just in case something happens overnight. But I see, like, all right, and then I'll look at it. But then I'll start getting ready in the morning and never remember.
That's all right. I try to keep you involved.
I appreciate it.
And actually, Dan from Dan D'Antoni occasionally puts you on it too. If you notice, every once in a great while there's a notification from him too. There is.
When I get on, I have like 75 things to look at.
Oh.
After about 3 or 5, I stop.
But back to what I was going to say. There was a thing going around talking about Kerr dropping the ball with the team, saying people were putting blame on him and all that stuff. And it actually got a lot of traction online, saying that he's really not as good of a coach as what people are saying. But it literally sparked a giant debate.
Fucking stupid.
I watched it. I'm not joking. I watched a shitload of people, and then it actually got on to main shows a few days later.
People are dumb. That's all I can say to that.
Mob mentality.
Yeah.
No.
Creature of the moment.
People
maybe?
are dumb.
Well, that too.
That's kind of goes along with the mob mentality. I feel
There's people are dumb.
because all it takes is one voice to be loud enough to be talked about enough for people to be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," and start following
Exactly,
it.
because people are dumb.
Yeah. Sheep to the slaughter.
People are dumb.
Next on Conspiracy Talk.
You won 2 championships. 3? 2?
2.
No, they got 3.
No, they got 3.
They have 3.
He's
sorry.
got 3.
No,
I'm
Kerr,
sorry. I'm going
Kerr.
back.
We're talking about Kerr, yeah.
I'm in 2 conversations suddenly.
Yeah, no.
I was going back to KD for a
No,
second.
they got 3. He's got 3.
Yeah, he's got 3.
He won one with the same team Mark Jackson had the
He's
year
3 and
before.
2 in the finals.
So, it's like,
If you think about it, he's 3 and 2 in the finals. He's made it there 5 straight times.
people are stupid.
It's like people talking about the Bills as a shitty team years ago because they didn't win the Super Bowl. They made it 4 fucking times.
No, they were shitty, though.
They made it 4 times.
It's the Bills. Only thing ever came out of Buffalo that was good is wings.
Jesus.
I want some buffalo wings now.
I don't know if you're going to get
Maybe
them
some
after
buffalo wing
trashing
chicken.
them.
Oh, hold on. Didn't he just say he was stuffed?
He did.
You didn't. I said maybe some buffalo wing chicken, and I was trying to get the rice.
No.
Trying to throw back
No.
to the
No. You're not allowed to have any. I've been over this.
Eat my mango, bitch.
Good.
Mango.
Man was probably older than me and you put together.
Go eat your mango.
Go eat your mama.
She would probably enjoy it.
I got weird really quick.
I'm sorry, what just happened? What just happened?
What are those?
My boobs.
Marcus Stroman confident he would fit in if traded to Yankees. Would Toronto trade interdivision that way? You'd have to give up a touch more though for
Clint Frazier. I think it would take just Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier and like
Any more than Clint Frazier, I wouldn't do the deal.
what if it's like in a draft pick?
Nope. Any more than Clint Frazier, I'm not doing the
Clint
deal.
Frazier in a 20th round draft pick?
Nope. Anything more than Clint Frazier, I don't think you do the deal. Because what Stroman's got this year and next year.
I was gonna say he's only got 1 or 2 left.
Yeah.
I know he didn't have much.
It's not like he's been lights out this season.
He's had moments, but
Yeah.
he's like any starting
He
pitcher.
has moments every year.
Yeah.
So where you think, maybe he's getting ready to turn that corner.
And
Every year he
and he
never
gets lit
turns.
up for 2 straight
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
Every year that corner comes and he turns back.
Fly ball. Caught.
Gently caressed in hand.
Every year he has a string.
And we're back.
He has a string of games where he'll go 5 games and gives up 18 hits over 5 games, have 47 strikeouts and 3 earned runs, and then he'll go
Flip all
2
that.
games. He had 18 runs
Earned
on
runs,
2
yeah.
games, so 40 hits and
only 6 strikeouts
Yeah.
and 8 walks. Yeah.
so.
He's-
And I think giving up Clint Frazier would be too much, but
But he's almost on his way out the door. Anyway.
he's got to be.
Yeah.
I think they might have lost him by sending him back down.
There was a report that I saw. That wasn't me.
That's me.
There was a report that I saw that he is very unhappy and almost didn't want to go report.
Yeah, I don't know if you can bring him back up.
Even if somebody gets severely hurt,
I don't think. I don't know him personally, obviously, but maybe he has that mindset. Like, all right, you can sit me down. I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Maybe he will have that mindset, but you might have lost him for good now. He might have to be traded.
He does. Honestly, he does. But I know this is talk that he doesn't know. Because Clint Frazier's not a name that tons of people know. Honestly,
I can honestly tell you, you can probably tell me the 6 biggest names in baseball right now, and I would know maybe 3.
You know all 6 of them.
I'm gonna say Mike Trout.
Aaron
Yeah.
Judge,
Okay.
Giancarlo Stanton,
What?
John
Giancarlo Stanton used to be. Yeah.
Remember? Giancarlo Stanton.
Okay, no.
You know, just okay.
Dude, I don't watch.
Jacob DeGrom.
Uh,
Max Scherzer.
I don't have
Clayton
TV.
Kershaw? Cody
Yeah,
Bellinger.
Buffalo chicken and dip.
Damn straight.
Rice.
It wasn't even dip.
I say and rice. I meant and rice.
Red beans and rice didn't miss her.
I know.
That sucks. Then
I
I need to watch more baseball.
I can't.
Mookie Betts.
I know the name.
Alright, at least you know the name.
Okay
I
with
mean, I can't tell you what position Mookie Betts is. He a shortstop?
that. Right fielder.
Oh, see, fucking way off.
Might be the best right fielder in baseball.
Fucking way off, guys.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
I'm in left field and he's all the way in right field.
No, you're not even in outfield.
No?
Shortstop's being
I can play baseball, but watching that shit.
It's up for debate.
I mean, don't ask me to hit it,
I don't.
because then I'm just gonna quit it.
What happened?
But you'd rather stay and play.
Did she? Sorry, I didn't know.
Wow.
That was two.
I know.
Two
In a row.
Sarasola references
In a row.
in the last 2 minutes.
I was listening to you.
No, I had 2. So, they just released the odds for making the playoffs next year for football. Would you like to hear them?
Nope.
You don't want to hear them?
Nope.
It's the betting odds that they have.
Nope. Because I know what he.
For making the playoffs?
Because I know the Giants aren't in the top 25.
Well, I'm going to throw this out there. The Giants are not the worst.
I bet you there's still only 2 teams under them.
Wait, hold on. What teams would be under him, though?
There's-
Hold
here, I'll
on. Let's think about this one for a minute.
Do you want me to tell you how many?
The Dolphins.
They're the worst. So that's the lowest.
The Bills.
The Bills are just underneath the Giants. I'll tell you, 7 more to go.
Wow.
Holy shit. I mean, sugar. The Jets.
Jets are just above.
They probably
Just
were
above.
broke about even.
Yeah.
No.
So that's a lot more.
Fuck, dude.
You've got the Bills and the Dolphins.
Ravens?
No, they're a playoff team.
no.
next year.
I know, but
Philly? No.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, shit. I don't know where they.
I just accidentally tapped.
Cincinnati?
I hit the screen.
Cincinnati.
I hit the screen and it just went away.
I could definitely see Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Shit, where did it go? Sorry, I just lost
Like-
it.
The
literally
Niners.
It just clicked off my thing.
Oh, yeah.
And now I can't find it again.
That's all good.
But the Broncos were also there.
Okay.
The Cardinals were also there that I remember. I don't remember anything else now. But those were the teams that were. The Patriots were number 1 overall.
Not for me, they not.
Doesn't say it. Let's see if I. Come on, you fucker. It's. I'm trying to get it to load up now. It's just not. It's not working. Anyway, back to where we were. But I thought that was an interesting. It was a breaking thing, so I wanted to discuss it real quick. So
I mean, we got the bottom teams.
you got the absolute bottom team.
Yeah.
The next one up was the Cardinals. But,
I wanted to say that, but I knew a lot of people were liking the draft pick.
yeah, but it's just one position. The rest of their squad isn't the greatest.
No.
When Larry Fitz is your number 1, but he's 116 years old, still a good 116 years old.
Still catches more balls than half the league.
Yeah, bad year last year.
And for him to have a bad year, he still put up okay numbers.
He needs to get his ass and retire. Because I still got to draft him whenever I have the chance.
I had him last year.
By name, you're just like, man, Larry Fitz is right there.
Exactly.
You're like, I already have a wide receiver. I'll take the flyer.
You know what? I could get that. Running back that I really need to solidify my
Larry
grouping. Well, Fitz, that's a big name. This guy's new. All right, I'm taking Fitz.
Gotta take him if you can get him.
I was actually having a conversation at work with somebody, and they were like, who the hell does Kyler Murray have? have on his team besides Larry Fitzgerald? Like, it's not David Johnson.
Jermaine Gresham.
I mean, Ricky Seals-Jones, the other tight end who came on last year. I'm like,
I can't answer that question.
I'm like, there's some other people. Oh, okay. Who's Ricky Seals-Jones? It's like,
all right.
I'm like, well, like he
So?
was. At one point, he was one of the most targeted tight ends. He really was.
Layman's turn. Watch more football.
Or play more fantasy football.
Yep. Actually, that's the reason I knew. I paid attention to him. I pointed him out a bunch of times to you when we always did our fantasy talking, and I'm always like, hey, Ricky Seals-Jones again targeted 7 times.
For 2 catches.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, and like 2 of them are red zone targets too, which
the biggest problem is the guy never caught the fucking ball.
because the ball was not near him.
Well, I mean, who was throwing it to him again?
The guy in the Dolphins now.
Oh, okay.
Carson Palmer's not walking through that tunnel. Kurt Warner's not walking through that tunnel. Matt Leinart might stumble through that tunnel.
A little drunk.
He's in a hot tub with a bunch of hot girls. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I'm okay.
This has actually turned into a better thing for Matt Leinart.
I'd be okay with that.
Bunch of college girls. You got to get it right. He does this college,
Hey,
College game day.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Hanging out with hot college ladies. I would just take
Nobody
hanging
wants
out.
to do that.
I would just take hanging out with decent looking.
Think about the depth of the conversations you have with them. Non-existent.
About as deep as the hot tub.
No.
What happened to you up
The
there?
hot tub is very, you got about a spoonful of conversation depth.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm very cynical.
Holy God. Are you speaking from experience?
Yes.
Had to ask.
You don't see me nodding?
Actually, I think they can hear the nod on the microphone. So we are having a very interesting we're a half hour in and we really haven't talked about...
We talked about the finals. We touched on it.
Kawhi
Yeah.
and the injuries.
And then we got to the Steve Kerr thing and how we think it's bullshit. People are just dumb.
So do you want to go to the free agency stuff since we've kind of got into that, or do you want to go to the draft and then go to free agency? I'll leave it up to you guys.
And just make a leap. I'll follow.
Which
I
would
trust
prefer
you.
to go with draft or free agency? It's kind of, since we already said a couple things about free
Draft.
agency, we can get into the list of free agents.
Draft.
Okay. So
Dad, Mom's coming out to play with me.
Have fun.
Okay.
my first question, what were your thoughts on the draft? First question. It's, I'll ask you first.
I was just saying there was a few surprises. There was a few surprises that came out of the draft. Like
My gummy candy.
CD and I actually talked about it on. Because I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, I talked to you a bit. What do you think about the draft?" And we went back and forth about the trade and everything else too that we will touch on.
There's a million trades that happen.
Exactly. But the
I'm sorry.
bull dropping was.
To the Heat.
I think it's good for the Heat, but I mean, the guy still has a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a project, but that big of a guy.
Exactly. If he comes into his frame, he's golden. But
His dad
all
didn't
in
really
all,
come into his frame though either.
other than a few of those surprises, though, I'm pretty sure the draft fell as expected.
Couple people
There's
went a
a
little
few.
higher.
There's a
Some
few.
people went a little higher, a little lower.
But
than
that's what I mean,
expected,
like-
yeah. But that's yearly.
Like one from
Exactly.
one from your team, North Carolina, went earlier than expected.
Oh yeah,
He should have went in the top 5.
Cameron Johnson?
dude, he played.
Oh, I was gonna say wait a minute.
No, but I liked him in college. I liked his game in college. The complete set he had
His game
in college.
transfers over to the NBA.
Well,
better than a lot
Which
of
is
players
what
drafted.
the Timberwolves when
And
they
then-
got him, but the Suns might actually get him now because of all these 964. The one thing that pissed me off about the draft is you knew that these guys aren't going to be playing on the team, but yet they still were putting on the fucking hat. People do what the NFL does. Change the fucking thing on the board. Get a different hat.
It's not
Get a
difficult.
Yeah, we all know this is. Change the date then of the start of the season then for all this shit. Make the draft be the first thing, so that way when all these trades go through, guess what? There it is. Okay.
Now they're traded from
Yeah.
this person to this person.
Yeah.
If you're going to be drafted by a team and then not drafted by them, then all right, make the trades happen after the
Yeah,
fact.
that pissed me off. Sorry, that's.
I understand why they do it. Because they got to get them ready for Summer League and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So,
But they
basically.
still should put on the hat of the team that they're going to go to. Especially when they were
Yeah,
when
I was
the
gonna
pick
say,
is
the trade-
traded beforehand, and it won't go through until like the 6th or whatever the freaking
Yeah.
it is.
Like, let the trades happen
like something
when
can
they're
happen and the
agreed
trade
to.
won't go through.
If somebody failed a physical or
Yeah,
something.
something like that. So they're technically like, who went number 4? Culliver. No.
Yeah, no.
DeAndre Hunter.
If Hunter fails his physical, then he's the Lakers' problem now.
I still don't think that wouldn't happen. I don't think that would personally.
Twin snakes.
But
Still eating.
well, the first 3 picks really fell exactly the way that they were supposed to.
I wish not.
Why not?
Anyone on that?
Why not?
I think 2 people have bigger upsides than him.
Who?
Darius Garland and Jared Culliver.
We had this discussion as well. Both of us being Knicks fans.
I've had this discussion with plenty of people.
But, see, and we both agreed on the same thing. RJ Barrett's more NBA ready now.
No, I never said that.
I said that. I think RJ Barrett's got a better skill set now than the guys that he has mentioned. Mm-hmm. But the Knicks aren't ready now. We don't need a now player. We need a future player.
He's a future player. His ceiling, his floor is higher than their floor.
And I forgot to say Bol Bol has already officially been traded to the Nuggets.
Nice.
I forgot, sorry.
I just think RJ Barrett's floor is higher than their floor, and their ceiling is probably as high as his. I don't really want to say what their ceiling is. I just think as his floor is higher, like they can be. I think those other 2 have a bigger shot of becoming a complete bust than RJ Barrett does. I think he's the type of, he can have an Andrew Wiggins type career, as opposed to them
Solid
Yeah,
compared to
like you keep looking at him like one day he's going to
push through that.
something's going to flip and he's going to turn it on. I think that's his floor, as opposed to the other 2 where
Basically, he doesn't have the mentality that he needs to have.
I think he has the mentality that's it's going to screw him over because he's going to have that Kyrie Irving.
I'm better than what I actually
Yeah.
am mentality. Like, I don't have to try as hard.
So what would you think would be the biggest surprise then of the draft? Personal opinion. Doesn't have to be like what it really was, but personal opinion.
The Knicks not doing something absolutely fucking stupid.
I love that answer. Hey, they went with what they thought was the best player at 3.
The funniest thing about the draft, I'm sure you guys all know it. How when they show you the next team to draft, and it shows the Knicks, and then what the Knicks need, it literally said everything.
Yeah.
Starters
I
and
saw
bench.
that.
I laughed so fucking hard. And then 10 seconds later, Morgan tagged me in a post on Facebook. And I was like, that shit is hilarious. As a Knicks fan,
It's true though.
no, we got stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, our bench could be solid with the guys we have on the team right now.
No, Mitchell Robinson's a good
Big
back
man.
to the plate,
Yeah.
to the back player.
Yeah, I agree.
Dennis Smith Jr. is just as good as anybody in this draft,
I was going to say, he's a slasher scorer.
prospect wise. But I just think that shit was funny.
That is funny.
I don't think it's true completely, but
But-
it was hilarious.
What about this is going to be a homer thing. What about the 7'6" guy Taco Fall falling?
I don't think he fell.
Well, he's supposed to be a mid to late second round pick.
Yeah.
The Celtics picked him up.
Not
That
potential.
was their first move as the draft was over.
Not potential.
I was going to say, you can use him for spells to start out.
I think that's something.
The durability is the big thing I have with somebody that size.
He had a good year in college.
He did
that
have a
year.
good year in college, but they did limit his minutes as well.
That's just, well, Bol would be the same. Bol already has the
Yes.
foot issue, so.
I think anybody that tall.
You're going to have issues.
But it makes it a lot worse.
Yes.
That's why I'm hoping the Knicks don't sign KD now.
This isn't.
He's had foot issues already.
Yeah. But I was gonna say this isn't foot.
Yeah, it's close enough.
It's all connected, man.
Listen, you never come back fully from an ACL, they say.
No, you don't. But him coming back at 90% is better than a lot of people in the league.
I don't think he'll ever get that high if he doesn't get. He's going to lose his explosiveness.
You all right over there?
I just shit myself.
I know.
He didn't lose his explosiveness.
You
but
didn't even lose a step in that entire.
No. I'm a professional. Nothing distracts me. No squirrel.
Not even shitting his pants. Like I think there's actual shit lingering in the pantaloons.
I think he becomes more guardable if he loses his explosiveness off the dribble.
Mhm.
You're still not going to be able to block his jumper because he's a 7 foot tall.
With a 9 foot fucking arm.
But
it's true.
you're going to be able to get into him more, so he might not be able to rise up as much. Because if his first step is gone, you're not really worried about him beating you off the dribble. So,
did you like how they set up the draft for the NBA this year? Like, where they actually, because usually they would walk to a place and then, shit would go on, and then later they would get interviewed. But they were getting them right there.
yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the
Because
interview.
I just liked how they
I was
got
flipping
More
back and
in the
forth.
moment.
Yeah, it was in the moment,
Then-
and like a lot of the guys were crying. Like, because they were like, oh, your parents are here, they're trying to meet you, and then the moment the parents showed up, it was like Zion was sobbing. Like,
I saw some of it. Like I said, I would get the pick, and I don't know what the hell else I was watching. Maybe the Yankee game or something. I don't know what it was, but I was going back and forth between.
Again, Snapchat, how I followed the draft.
how smooth did John Morant's dad look? With that hat.
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
that's one of those. That's one of them players.
Yeah.
Player.
Because he was like, all I expected when the interview ended was him to look at the camera, give the finger gun and a wink, and like, fucking Maria Taylor, the interviewer, like,
pregnant!
her dress would have fell off. Like, I was expecting that.
Somebody got pregnant that night.
And also, his dad only looks like he's like 25.
His dad was the best dressed person at the draft.
He was.
It's sad.
He did look smooth though. He really did.
Player. That's that old school style.
Yeah. So, were you shocked at how many ACC players got taken? Honestly,
Well, no, because I knew.
Duke and North Carolina would have.
Well, the ACC had a great year.
Yeah. Like,
I was surprised so many went so early.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just quickly go. It's Zion and RJ Barrett from Duke. Those are right there off the top. Then you have DeAndre Hunter from Virginia, right there as well. Kobe White. Then you have Cam Reddish again, Cameron Johnson again. Going back down, then Nikhil Alexander-Walker from VTech. Then you have Ty Jerome also. Nasir Little also. I got to go to the second round now.
I thought he slipped a little bit too.
Then you have.
You know who I think slipped the most? And like I'm drawing a blank. I'm listening, but before I forget it, I'm drawing a blank on his name. The kid from USC.
I can actually get that now. The name Porter.
Yes.
Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I thought he slipped. I didn't think he was a. I didn't think he was a lottery top 10 pick. But I think I was talking to Bill, and I was like, yeah, I think he.
Yeah, Bill was telling me too. Yeah.
I can see him going late teens.
Early 20s.
And then I bumped it up. I was like, yeah, maybe about 15. Because he was like, what about number 3 to your boys? And I was like, oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. And I was like, maybe late teens.
The Bucks got him.
Not what they need, though.
At that point, really, I mean, best available.
Yeah.
I mean, if the people they wanted, let's say some of these guys just in front of them were who they were really targeting.
They should have said Taco Falls. I don't know why.
Or Bol.
Yeah.
Because he would have been earlier.
Yeah. But I thought he slipped a lot. I thought he would go a lot earlier. I thought maybe about 13, 14, 15.
Because Jared Culver was predicted to be 4th on everybody's list, but he went 6th.
I told you I would have loved them, the Knicks to take him, but they couldn't have taken him. It's impossible for them to take him and not get booed.
Yeah.
Knicks went all out with him, the fans and stuff, and he went all out toward them too. Like it looks like he's gonna be fan friendly for now, until
Until he starts fucking up. If he plays like he did at Duke, he's screwed.
Oh, like in big moments, all of a sudden.
I hope he has.
Occasionally he would show up, but I mean his talent. He's talent. I thought at first he was the best, and I stated on the show numerous times.
I said Zion was the best recruit coming in. I thought he was the best player in college last year. If that makes sense.
I don't think Zion's got the skill set.
Oh, he's gonna be a bust.
He's just a beast.
He's gonna be a bust.
He's just a beast.
How
is
big
all
of
he
a bust?
is.
It's gonna be a bust.
Anything shy from greatness, the way they're talking about him,
No,
is a bust.
I don't think he needs to be great, but
That's the way they're talking about it.
it's like this.
I love the noise you made
He's going to be a beast against other grown men. Is he a beast now?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like in college,
he's bigger and he's bigger.
It was
and
like
maybe not
LeBron
stronger.
playing in high school. Honestly, LeBron was a grown man playing against children in high school.
He really was. Like when he was anointed, and you saw the Sports Illustrated shit, and then they were showing him on ESPN and stuff like that. He literally, even though some guys were his size, like height-wise, he was bulk, and when he jumped, like literally, he was like elbow on their fucking forehead.
And that's the thing and that's what Zion was in college this year. There was nobody with that athletic ability playing against him.
You had to game plan Duke with him, because notice how different it was when he wasn't there. Like that like teams could control Duke a little bit better. And he was never 100% after.
Because you don't have to worry about an athletic freak all of a sudden running from the other side of the fucking lane to block your 3-point shot.
That shit was amazing. That was amazing.
It was like 2 steps too. If you look,
He went from the paint.
Dude, it was like that.
He went
like,
from the paint to contestant.
it was literally
yeah.
got the ball. Oh shit! Where the fuck he come from?
And it's 6 rows behind you.
I don't think he's going to be as physically dominant
He's not gonna be.
as he was in college, and that's what all these quote unquote pundits are saying.
And it's going to be one of those things. It might take a minute for the matchups to start going against him, but once the NBA gets the tape and all that shit on him,
I don't think they need it.
I think the first
Someone like
couple
Steven
weeks,
Adams is going to abuse him.
is he going to play center though,
It don't matter. They're going to put Steven Adams on it.
just so that he can.
Just because Steven is anytime you hear someone say something, who's the strongest person in the
Steven
NBA?
Adams.
Steven Adams. Who's just Steven Adams? Who's Steven Adams? So it's like, and then like, DeMarcus Cousins will be a year plus removed from ACL surgery. Can he stay with DeMarcus Cousins? DeMarcus Cousins' offensive game is phenomenal. Is he going to be able to step outside with Cat and then take him down? Cat will go outside, inside on you. His athletic ability was only going to carry him so far, and him being bigger, stronger, faster than everyone in college, he's not bigger, faster, stronger than everyone in college.
And that's the thing is in college, it's a different story.
He might be heavier than them, but
There was somebody asked him if he's out of shape, and he just gave a smile and went, "What?"
like, all right, he's going to have to guard LeBron.
That's where he's at. Like that's his assignment is going to have to be LeBron.
Well, Hoodie Mello.
I think right now Hoodie Mello is very guardable.
I don't know, the last clip they showed, he hit 12 in a row.
Yeah, but then you put him in a game, and it's like
Listen,
it turns into 1 for 12
you don't
and,
talk about Hoodie
and
Mello.
13 turnovers.
You
and
don't talk,
somehow
you don't talk about Hoodie
I was gonna
Mello.
say, but he don't get to play in a hoodie.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I know.
build a hood onto the.
You know what it is? They've got a little lax with the headbands. They should let him wear a hoodie. Hoodie
Just
Mello.
have it attached to the.
Hoodie Mello back.
And all of a sudden he's putting up 42 a night.
Going back to 6 years ago, Mello.
He's putting up James Harden numbers.
Fuck James Harden.
I mean, if you want to, I don't know if he's open to that.
He's open to it.
Oh, okay.
He blows it in the playoffs every year. So if I nickname myself playoffs, he'd blow the fuck out of me.
Hello.
Touche.
Oh, blowing.
No, this one is a.
Oh, it's a single.
Yeah,
That just gets a basic.
that was a great joke.
That was. It was I.
It's I.
I felt it. Me, my butthole pucker.
Whoa.
Puckered butthole syndrome.
Whoa. For the butt.
Whoa.
Fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nice.
I was gonna say the
You hear me say,
same
what's this,
thing.
Blossom?
There's a Blossom reference on High Noon today.
Was it really?
Because Mello, ironically, was wearing some hat that was tilted to the side, and Pablo and Mina was filling in for Bomani.
Oh, my God.
Was like, why does he look like? And I can't remember what the first one was. And Blossom, he goes, why am I expecting like 6 to pop around the corner from behind with the hat on?
I don't know if
They
I
were
want to
doing a
watch
lot of references, and I was like, oh, all right.
it. I don't watch it usually when Bomani's not on it.
Yeah, it's Mina Kynes that's filled in.
Shit, no.
Does she?
Sarah Spain also.
Sarah Spain annoys me.
She's a holy of the attitude.
The only thing about her that's alright is she's a Bears fan.
The Bears.
The Birds.
Okay, sorry. We were talking about.
We were talking about the draft.
Yeah, and Zion and
And we were berating Zion and how we
I
don't.
wasn't berating him. I think he's going to be.
And how James Harden's blowing you.
He's going to have a 10-year, 15-year career. But
Oh
I don't
no,
think
he's gonna, but it's
going to
not.
be a superstar.
No.
So out of, I'll list off the top 10. Which one do you think will have the best career?
Darius Garland.
You think Darius Garland will? So Cam Reddish was 10. Rui Hachimura 9. Jackson Hayes, Colby White, Jarrett Culver, Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter, RJ Barrett, Ja Morant, and Zion.
I just think I love Ja Morant too. You know, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I just think Darius Garland. I think he's the next Dame Lillard.
Yeah, the Cavs got a good pick there. The Cavs actually did pretty good in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you dropped one. There you
I want to be taught.
go. I watched it go flying.
Ja Morant, then Darius Garland. Especially the way the league's going.
I was going to say Ja Morant, just actually, you took the words right out of my
Especially
mouth.
the way the league's going now. It's a point guard league. And someone that explosive.
Who can also score.
And he's the best passer in this draft.
If he's not the best, he was one of.
No, he's the best passer in this draft.
I'm going to say the person who's going to have the best career, stat-wise, is going to be the guy who stays with the team that drafted him the longest.
Not necessarily.
This is my personal opinion. Because I have a feeling a lot of these teams aren't going to go places. And I'm sad to say that because
Well, then if that's the
my
case,
Knicks are included.
then technically you already eliminate 3 guys because they're not on the same team that drafted them. So that's DeAndre Hunter, Jarrett Culver, and Jackson Hayes are already.
Hey, fucked up already.
No, I didn't. I'm telling you.
So you're saying if Zion comes in free agency, he's going to be a bust?
No, I'm not saying the question isn't anything about a bust. Who's going to have the better career?
It's stat-wise.
Yes.
So you think his stats will be better his first 4 years than
Then
less?
if he went somewhere else because they're product of the league, you're going to get as many great people as you can. And you stick them on the same team, and somebody's got to give up stats somewhere because not everybody can have the same stat line.
But he's already going into a really good team.
I'm just
He's
saying.
going to be maybe the 5th option right now.
But I'm okay with that.
Alright.
I feel like he's going to be higher just because of his name alone, and the Pelicans are going to be like, I want my money. I want people to be in these stands. People are coming to watch Zion. We're going to get Zion the ball.
If that's the case, they got to keep him healthy.
Yes.
Because if he's not on the court, you have an Anthony Davis situation.
It won't even matter.
From the last part.
But that's just.
Actually, Anthony Davis' whole career.
I think they're going to be a better team this year, period.
I think they will too.
The Pels.
I think they will too.
I like how Zion and everyone has already said it's Holiday's team. It should be.
I love Drew Holiday.
I
would love him to be a Knick.
No, we talked about it.
I probably did.
We have.
But I would prefer Kimba, but bring Kimba home. I'm going to start that on Twitter.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Touche.
You do. There we go. We're back.
I'm starting right now. How do you get on Twitter again?
You gotta do it yourself.
You got it bad.
Wow, Usher.
Whoa. Our references today are all over the place.
Charlie Murphy, bitch.
There we go. So if you were to, like...
Well, why would we get your opinion on that?
Oh, I said it when he took the words out of my mouth.
Pay attention, Intern.
Well, I mean,
He
there's
said-
lots of words that have been in his mouth. How do I know what one?
Yeah, it's Ja.
Okay.
It was Ja. Like, exactly what he said was going to be my answer.
Great minds think alike, dummy.
There we go.
That's why I'm different.
Unity.
Because I have an amazing mind.
Unity.
U-N-I-T-Y. Sorry.
No, not that one.
I went a different route.
Don't go a different route.
I went the Queen Latifah route.
Okay.
So
I
if...
put my thing down, flipped it, and reversed it?
And
Hell yeah, that's a misdemeanor. Well, now she's just like more like a fine. She's not really a misdemeanor anymore.
That's hilarious.
It's true. She really is.
It's like a parking ticket.
Cheap and could get dismissed.
Wow.
I was very insulted now that I just said that. It's not supposed to mean that way, but okay, it's good for the joke.
I agree.
I'm gonna have a fucking person at my door tomorrow.
Are you Brad Carey? You've been served.
I gotta watch the movie? Damn it. She knows that's my punishment.
Twice a day for the rest of your life.
Oh, God. No.
Unity!
That's literally...
You know,
That's better than actually getting served and having to go to court.
said better. You meant worse.
No, I mean a better punishment. That's
Oh,
what I meant.
okay.
Sorry, I didn't finish that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like that's better. Wait, what?
All right, so let's do since the draft just happened really quick before we talk about free agency. If you were to draft the league, like if you basically turn this into fantasy sports, but as real life, not fantasy wise. Like if you were the GM of your own team, and literally the league was like dismantle every team. It's a fantasy. It's like a draft, kind of like this. Who would you center your team around? Because you also got to look at the age of some players and all that stuff. Okay, so you'd have Kawhi going first. Who would you have going first?
Can't have Kawhi. I already got him.
Well, what the fuck designated this order? You get the draft Kawhi first.
He answered first.
My show.
I will rape you for Kawhi.
You asked the question. You can't ask and answer. My show, bitch. I'm not an intern. I'll put it that way. I'm not an intern, bitch. In fact, I get the second pick, too.
What is this, the actual fantasy football draft?
That was some bullshit.
Taking Kawhi and Steph. I'm good.
Well, since I was going to say, I'll say Giannis.
Giannis.
I'll say the Freak.
Silent Y.
I was close.
Yeah. Well,
But-
since you took Kawhi, I'm like,
But
I'm
I
like
think,
Greek
I
Freak.
think he's proved himself being back as the number one.
See, I'm an old school.
And he's only 27, too.
That-
Sorry.
I'm an old school basketball player, so I like big men.
You're
Like,
fucked.
I know.
Worst team in the league.
Well, I know because right now my options for big men isn't fucking amazing. If I,
You can have Pascal Siakam.
There's some good big men.
but it's not people you build a team around.
Well, Philadelphia's building it around, and one of the pieces is Embiid.
And that's why they're never going to win a championship.
Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns,
That's why they don't even make the playoffs anymore.
LaMarcus Aldridge, Spurs,
Like I said, I'm just old school, so I find myself in a
the Joker in Denver.
All right?
predicament.
He's a big man with guard attributes, though.
And same thing with Embiid, honestly. If
Yeah.
you're going that,
What
But
about,
Embiid-
what about Vucevic in like Orlando?
Oh, he's overrated. Not overrated. I think his stats were a product of
but it's
him
not
not being
somebody.
with other people.
It's not somebody you're gonna build a team around.
All right, so who are
because-
you going to pick, fucker? Pick him on fucking ready.
Fuck you.
God damn. It's
Fuck
me.
you.
He didn't ask for your fucking life story.
He
Aaron,
did.
Aaron, we got a question for you. Everyone in the NBA is available. Who do you build your team around from now going forward? And you can't take Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you can't take Kawhi Leonard if they're both gone already.
They're cheaters. That's why.
Get promoted from intern. Now you're number 4. You got to wait for Aaron to pick now.
Hey, you still haven't given your answer yet.
Now he gets the 4th pick now.
My time's ran up. So
And
the
it's
next
not a
team
snake.
behind me can
And it's
pick.
not a snake draft. No, it's chill.
Why are you biting me? What did she say?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. That was her answer.
Fucking woman.
Oh, so back to you then.
You already said Steph was his number 2.
No, I'll take the stuff.
Okay.
Not a bad pick.
And see,
AD.
that's where my head's at. The only thing is I don't like the injury history.
Yeah.
That's where my
That's a great
problem
pick,
is
too.
with big guys. Is it's like,
That's a big man you can build your team around.
and that's somebody who I was thinking of, but I was like, I don't
And
want to
you
throw
can
it
build
in.
your team around Embiid, though.
Again, injury
Injury.
history.
But with big men,
I know.
that's something you're going to have
I
to
know.
worry about.
But that you didn't used to. Big men used to just be durable motherfuckers that would just beat people up and continue to play basketball.
Not necessarily.
For the most part.
Yeah, all the good ones. Pat Ewing, Shaq,
The people you would build a team
Mutombo, Robinson, Duncan.
Like, that's my style of basketball, honestly. That's the basketball I love.
I understand.
I know the
but
league's
it-
changed.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna say Klay Thompson.
take Clay first?
Yes.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow. Over
Now-
PG?
Okay. Okay. Now why? Now I want to know. I didn't
No,
expect
I'm
this
only-
answer.
I'm
I
only-
didn't expect this answer.
I'm gonna get a team of 100% fucking offense.
Yeah, but Clay can defense too.
Well, that's why I'm kind of getting somebody who can play some defense.
Why not Paul George?
Because injury history.
Yeah, but now Clay is.
Clay just blew out his ACL.
I told you I'm fucked. You guys took the two best.
There's so many good players. Like she said, you still got AD.
Injury history.
You got Ben Simmons.
I said offense. Can he score?
Yes.
Well, he can score. You just don't make him shoot an
You got
outside
Steph.
jumper.
You got James Harden.
Yeah.
You're talking about scoring. You have James Harden available.
I want other people to touch the ball.
That's not what you said. You said I'm picking an all-offense team.
All right. Well, then what about? Okay, if you want an all-offensive team, then
I take.
All right, give me your
On.
give me your starting five. All right, Keith, I'm the new commissioner. I'm the new Adam Silver. You get the first 5 picks in the draft.
Fuck no.
Tell me your
Don't want 'em.
Tell me your start. Brad, you get the first 5 picks in the draft.
how are you?
Tell me your starting 5.
Okay. Well, Giannis. I'd have Giannis as my power forward.
3.
He'd be 3. Okay.
You say
So he'd be
he's
my 3. PG would be shooting guard.
Yep.
So that's my 2 and my 3. My center, actually, center-wise, give me Embiid.
Okay.
I would take Embiid over just because when he plays, I think he is far and away better now than Anthony Davis. Personal opinion.
Okay.
I really like Anthony Davis as well.
I think Anthony Davis is a 4 anyways. I don't think he's a 5.
They got him as he's a 5 in the league.
I know.
So I now
That's the way
have
the
my,
league
my
is
2,
now,
my
and
3,
that's
and
why I
my
don't
5,
like it.
right? God. So my power.
What the hell is that?
What happened?
That's not a little bit.
What just happened?
The fuck?
What just happened?
You see the strange little girl go running by?
I did.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you guys are seeing.
No, what the fuck?
So we had a stranger danger.
All right, I need your 1 and your 4. What the
So would Harden be listed as a 1 since he wants the ball? all
He's
the
a 2.
time? Okay. I this is where you have to start splitting a little bit.
I got you.
Steph Curry.
is a 1.
Okay. So what do I have left?
A power forward.
Powerful. Kawhi.
Nope. He's a 3.
He's 3. Shit.
But in that case, I would move Giannis to a 4.
Nope.
And put Kawhi at
You
3.
got to pick them at the position that they're listed as.
Okay.
So.
Well, have fun with that one.
Yeah, so I'm missing. What am I missing now?
Power forward.
4. Fuck. Who would be listed as power forward?
LeBron.
Nope.
No, he's
Still small forward. You got DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins is a
I
5.
say it'd be like people like Blake and those guys,
Mhm.
right? Okay.
Andre Drummond.
Cousins is a 5.
He's listed as a power forward, though.
Andre Drummond known to be a center?
Nope, he's a power forward. It's a,
Andre Drummond's only like 5 or 6'10". Sorry. So, kind of.
Oh yeah, he'd be a power.
no, I think they do have him listed as a center.
I think they do as well, but I also think they have
Yeah, let me get to
Cousins
that.
listed as a center.
It's
Actually,
possible, yeah.
now that I have the list up, Paul George listed as small forward, Giannis is listed as power forward.
Yep.
Oh, now?
That's what they had.
That's stupid.
No, that's what Giannis
NBA
was.
site.
No.
That's what Giannis was
Yeah,
for
It's
the
a
season.
3. That's why they traded, what's the name? Jabari Parker.
Well, Jabari Parker's a 4.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Just because you say he's a 4 doesn't mean he's a 4.
But he's a 4.
All right, my commissioner. I'm the commissioner of my rules.
No, fuck you, Commissioner.
All right, you don't get to pick until the 33rd round.
Good. Those are the people I want on my team.
You get
I'm
people
building
like
for the future.
you get Brian Scala fucking Rainey, fucker.
Don't fuck with Scott.
I need a power forward
Blake Griffin.
and a 6-man,
And a 6-man.
any position.
Oh, then give me freaking. Give me Paul. Oh no, I just said Paul George on my team, didn't I?
He's your 2.
Yeah. I think James Kawhi. Give me
Kawhi.
Kawhi because I didn't say Kawhi.
Give me your 5. You can pick the same players. I just want to see what your team is.
All right.
Well, after I had already picked my number 1, I was like, oh fuck, I just screwed myself for Kawhi. So that's why.
God, I love Kawhi.
I'd go.
So Kawhi's on my team.
Kawhi
He's on
would
my
be my
6.
1. Honestly,
Kawhi would be your small
number
forward.
3. Yes, of course. I like a defensive team.
Pick your team how you
Hence
want it.
why I like a big man game because
God, I was gonna say my team was pretty offensive and defensive.
Pick who you want.
seeing how AD's listed as a center, I guess I'm taking AD for my center. So again, I'm going with my lovely little setup here.
You're
I'm quiet.
Yeah. You're not reading too much.
Aaron, you think you're getting in this on this?
Point guard.
She threw up again?
See, The problem with point guard is everybody's fucking offensive in the league now.
That's not true.
For the most part.
I can name you 3 right now that are really, really good defensively.
Go ahead.
Dame Lillard,
Still good offensively, too.
Russell Westbrook, Drew Holiday.
Oh, excuse me. Good defensively, Dave. Sorry, I went the wrong.
I was honestly thinking Drew myself for my point, but just because
Well, Russell Westbrook's his defense has slipped, but
I'm not a fan of Russell Westbrook.
I think that's a product of like the minutes and the injury.
I'm not a fan of him on offense either, though. So
he's so inefficient.
And so I don't want him on my team. It's just one of those people that I feel like it's toxic to what you're adding. I'd have to go Paul George because
So I need a power forward and a point. Or you
I got
taking
your
Drew?
point. I'm taking Drew. Yeah, I was thinking him, but
I love Drew Holiday's game. I wouldn't take him on my team. I can name probably 5 point guards better than him right now, but it's not a bad pick.
So, can I play AD at 4?
You can.
And
No,
can I take?
You can take him as your 6 man.
No, because I want him at my 4, and I
Well,
want him to get a bigger
yeah,
body for my
this
center.
This is where I started running into. You run into the issue that way, but the thing is, though, if you have to build that way, you gotta.
Because
You can't literally just load your team up with all small forwards. Teams try.
Right now, you could.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's the league.
In today's NBA,
Every position can pretty much be listed as a small forward.
so you can go 2 guard, small forward, power forward. It's a mishmash.
Yeah.
3 and
In
D.
those 3. Pretty much.
Shit.
Kyle Lowry's a great defensive point guard.
I'm trying to think of a 4 now because that's what I need, and then my 6 man.
I can't think of anyone outside of Blake right now and Andre Drummond. When he probably got listed as a center. In my NBA, he's a power forward.
I can't.
Since
I'm
I-
scraping. I'm
All
scraping.
right, you know what? Fuck it. Power forward, center, those are interchangeable.
Okay. So then I want AD at my 4,
And you can have you can redo it instead of
Nah,
Blake.
it's fine. I'm still.
and I want Vucevic
still
at my
like Tatum.
5.
Vucevic at the 5.
Yes.
Over Cat.
Yes.
Drummond.
Wait,
I got-
Vucevic or the Joker. Joker.
No, Vucevic.
Okay.
Over Cat. I was going to say over Cat.
Yes.
Okay, I'm asking.
No,
Just
no,
asking.
I got reasons. I got
understand.
reasons. I got enough people who need the ball in their hands to do something. He's just an offensive rebounding machine that just puts the ball back up.
Can I give you one caveat?
Go ahead.
Not better than Drummond.
Yeah, but
Not better than Enes Kanter.
my biggest problem with Drummond is put Drummond on the free throw line.
I was going to go there.
My biggest problem with Cantor is put Cantor on the defensive end.
He's not as bad as they make him seem.
They have Drummond listed as a
It's
center.
bad enough though. And then my 6 man's Giannis.
But Drummond, here's his stats from this year. I'm just gonna.
He had 14 rebounds last season.
15.6 rebounds and 17.5 points.
But that again,
That's a hell of a season.
Again, I have AD though. I have guys who are already putting points up. I need to spread it out.
But he averaged like 5 offensive rebounds. So I want to think anywhere between 6 to 12 of his points a night came off offensive
and well,
rebounds.
that's
No, I'm not. It's
5
your
and a
team.
half, to be exact.
Offensive rebounds?
Yeah.
but
That's a lot.
Yes.
but again, I have other people on the team that are going to be grabbing
I
offensive
understand
rebounds.
you. Listen, me, I'm not. I'm just.
I know. I see him as a better role player for the guys I already had on the roster. Honestly, I might even switch out Drew Holiday with fucking Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Because-
I love Kyle Lowry's game.
Because
though.
he is capable, but he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
And I like that. Like that's because I got egos already. I don't want too many on one roster.
Understand.
Honestly.
Just by going from points per game, like you almost have a starting 5 in the top 5.
Harden,
You have
LeBron.
Harden, George. No, points per game.
Last season,
Yeah, he doesn't qualify
he
because he
didn't
didn't play
miss
enough
6,
games.
8,
Yeah.
26. Yeah.
Just from this, your first 5 guys are almost all 5 positions. Harden, Paul George, Antetokounmpo, Embiid, and Steph. You have a starting 5 right there, for the most part.
Aaron, what's your 5? Can you come in?
He tried.
With me, I was thinking about going with a backcourt that's already set up, one of the 2 best backcourts in the league, because you can't go wrong with the Splash Brothers as your starting backcourt, and you can't go wrong with Dame and CJ as your starting backcourt.
Not at all.
I think I would take the Splash Brothers over Dame and CJ, and I like Dame more than I like both of the Splash Brothers, but I like the Splash Brothers, both of them, more than I do McCollum.
Yeah.
And what about pre-injury Beal and Wall, though?
No.
Okay.
I think they're overrated.
Well, you and I both have said before, John Wall.
No, individually, both really good players. Together, not good
so much.
together.
And I was going to say, you got to mesh well, and that's
Yes.
kind of why...
That's why I was thinking to keep the backcourts together. But I think I'm going to go Dame Lillard as my 1. Harden as my 2. Kawhi as the 3. Giannis as the 4. The Joker at my 5. And I'm taking LeBron. I don't see how you guys all left him off your team. Even just 4 more years of peak LeBron, or LeBron now, is still...
But my sixth man was fucking Kawhi because I also did it before the whole change. And I said, fuck it.
I said you could check.
Yeah, I said, fuck it. I'll
But
just keep it.
neither one of you even thought about LeBron, I don't
No, I
think.
did.
Oh, because like no one even
For
seemed
my
like...
sixth, I did because I started all of a sudden. Oh no,
Yeah.
fuck Kawhi!
Oh,
Like all of a sudden it was like, boop-a-doop.
And that's the thing is,
And I can
I
see...
respect the game. I do.
I can see switching Harden and Paul George.
Like if we're gonna go with the amount of money they make, that completely changes everything. Like if you had to also.
No, we're going.
No, I know, but
we're
I mean,
going MLB style. We can spend as much money as we want.
Yeah, you get penalized. No, we got a 1-year no salary cap league.
that'd be great.
Notice I no one said anybody from New York.
I wonder why that was.
Because we're 7 years away from being eighth round.
Eighth seed.
Eighth round.
Wow, the 8th round.
Yeah, they're Adam rounds.
What's this?
Okay, Keith, you can have the first pick now. Give me a starting 9 in baseball.
Fly ball. Hot.
Keith.
Okay.
Keith Hernandez.
Keith.
She over there dropping
No,
old
no,
Yankees.
no. Keith K.A. Keith K.A.
Yeah, we've already drowned you out.
Keith K.A. Pitching rotation. Keith K.A.
I've seen you play softball.
Left-handed Keith K.A.
She took Jeter and Mo her first 2 picks. Excuse me, Mo and Jeter.
Oh, she went Mo
She
first.
went Mo Jeter.
Mo Jeter.
Mo's her favorite player of all time.
Mo Jeter. Mo better Jeter.
I was thinking about going down to the Hall of Fame this year. But those tickets are ridiculous.
I said that.
No, I looked it up.
Yeah,
It's
when
ridiculous.
we talked about it recently, I
Like
said,
if you want to go out and do the whole weekend
yeah,
and stay at the stay at one of the hotels, it's $3,600,
it's cheap, isn't it?
and that's with lawn passes to the speeches and stuff.
Jesus, it's expensive as shit.
I told her, I was like, yeah, we do.
Want to go to a hotel party?
Nope, we're not going. You can watch that shit on computer.
All right, so let's get into free agent. Since we just did that whole basic draft there, we had not the race draft.
That
but
came out of nowhere.
What's that?
The draft.
Drafty draft.
I'm still mad neither one of you guys took LeBron.
Well, when I started, I did it.
I don't want him to try to take over my team after I put my team together. Get this guy out of here. I don't like him. I'm LeBron.
You got Pat Riley as your GM.
Well, then that's different. Pat Riley basically said, no.
You can leave.
You guys wanted to come together. Now you're together. You 3 are together. I get to pick the rest. That's pretty much what that was.
And that's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
No. Why?
Because if he wants to be a GM, tell his ass to be a GM. Get the fucking hat and wear it.
Why? If you can do it without doing it, why not?
Because he should do it while doing it. They pay somebody to do that job. They don't need to pay him.
But if they suck at it,
Well, then fucking fire his ass and hire LeBron. Like I'm saying. If you want LeBron to be your GM, fucking hire his ass as a GM.
all right. Well, listen. No, I hear what you're saying. Who are you gonna listen to more? The best player in the world, or a GM that's
My GM, because I hired him for that job.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, I am.
Because you done.
Fuck LeBron.
That's why your team sucks. That's why your team sucks, GM. No LeBron on your team.
I was gonna say, wait, are you guys fans of the same team? And then when you said it that way, I was like, wait a minute.
No, his team sucks in real life too.
Yeah.
I can tell you that from experience.
I kind of tried to watch him.
I was just like, I kind of tried to watch these guys this year, and I was like, yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah, I tried that as well.
Not so good.
Because that's my hockey team too. And
That's the only team we all have in common.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys have the Knicks in there.
That's it. We.
Oh yeah, all three of us. Yeah. Well, I got this hat on the cheap, and it's like my new like.
On the cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap.
On the cheap.
It was on the cheap.
so cheap.
What are you gonna say? You jive turkey next?
He got it off Twitter. It was on the cheap.
He got game references next. What the fuck is going on over here?
Jesus, Sean. Anyway, that was good. That's some good bounces. Oh, distraction.
Alright, I'm sorry.
It dipped and dived.
We were going to free agency.
We're going to free agents.
Okay.
All right. So now the big thing of Clay and KD with their injuries. You guys.
I don't think it matters.
You guys have already said that it doesn't matter. They're still going to get paid regardless.
Yep.
But it's the player option for KD if he wants to stay, and he can get $30.7 million if he stays, just literally to rehab, or he can just opt out and another team will give him the max.
Oh, you can opt out and re-sign with them.
Then the next highest amount of money for free agents that has an option is Paul Millsap has a club option for $30.5 million.
Yeah, they're gonna decline the fuck out of that.
Let that fucker go.
Denver has that one.
That's after Al Horford declined his option,
I know.
which I did not expect.
I did not see that coming.
Not even
at
close.
all.
He said he wants a longer term deal. I would have taken that $30 million and then signed my longer term deal the next time.
Yep.
Instead of signing a 4-year deal, I signed the 3-year deal next year for $30 million.
Yeah.
So you make 60 over the 4.
Yeah, because everyone's saying he's not going to get.
He might get 60 over 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to get, basically $30 million, because it would have been 28.5 million basically. Badass.
Mama's got the chain. Don't touch it. She's. Don't buzz her. I was gonna say if you hold it in, she'll buzz her. You'll get a nice little shot.
It'll
Huh?
buzz. Oh, okay. So and then you had Harrison Barnes decline his option, which was 23.6.
I can understand that one. He's a little younger than like Millsap, and
Yeah, he's 27 as of right now.
I can see him signing a bigger deal. One of those 4 years, $80 million, something like that.
Man, what school did he go to?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I know. I was asking the Duke fan.
Oh, you know what
I
school.
don't even know what school he fucking went to.
Oh, you know what school.
Really?
I'm just asking the Duke fan here.
And then you have so now the unrestricted free agent list going from the money they made. We have Horford, Barnes, DeAndre Jordan's next, $22.89 million. Then you have the player. Nope, he's unrestricted.
Oh, he's unrestricted.
Player option, Marc Gasol, 22.6.
Oh, he's going to
Oh, he's taking that. Yeah.
Then you have $20 million. The last $20 million person, Jabari Parker. Washington just declined. They declined his offer.
Oh, it was
a team
option.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Then you have Kawhi next.
He already declined.
Yeah, he already declined.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's now listed as unrestricted because this is of today. Then you have Kyrie.
He gone.
Jimmy Butler.
He gone. No, I think he's going to be signing Philly.
I think he's going to test though.
Oh, he's going to test, but I think he's going to be signing Philly. He can get the most in Philly.
Yeah. I think he's going to test.
Clay is next.
He's staying.
Then you have Valanciunas.
He gone.
Tobias Harris.
I don't know about him. It's going to be I think he's going to be one of those second wave. Him.
Like it's going to be the big huge names.
It's going to be the first. It's going to be Kawhi.
He's going to get more money than he should.
Yes, him. Chris Middleton's in that category.
Because other teams are like, we'll give you more so you don't join this team.
Nikola Vucevic is going to be in that category.
Yeah.
Basically, because
D'Angelo Russell's going to be in that category.
People are saying Trevor Ariza is going to get some money. He's one of the next ones.
Who the fuck is about Trevor Ariza anymore? Kimber Walker's going to be in that category.
I would have given Trevor Ariza some money like 6 years ago.
I'd give him a 2-year deal, 2 years for 30, 2 years 15 a season or something like that.
Notice I haven't even said his name yet.
Who, Kimber?
Yeah, just going by money wise, like what he made.
Yeah, he was on a.
I haven't even made it to him.
Yeah,
he's not even on the page.
he's gonna make it now.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'll take a little less than the Supermax though.
After Tobias, you have Trevor Ariza, They have Damari Carroll, Taj Gibson,
I'm not even worried about any of them.
Chris Middleton,
I don't think any of those up until Middleton are difference makers.
Ricky Rubio,
Nope.
Robin Lopez,
Nope.
Thaddeus Young,
Nope.
Vucevic,
Nah. If he's just third best player, you got a really good team.
Tyreek Evans.
No, he's not playing this year.
But he's considered he's on the list of
He
somebody.
can't. No, he
yeah.
can't be signed.
Yeah, he's suspended. Yeah. JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Now here's Kemba. He only made $12 million.
Yeah. He was on. He signed one of those like Steph deals.
Yeah.
And now this is when he's really
Yeah.
going to get paid.
Then you have Caldwell Pope is next.
KCP
Wilson Chandler.
still kicking around.
Here's one that when I saw his name on the list as I was coming up, and I was like, oh fuck, he made $10.5 million. Alec Burks.
Fuck, he's still in the league.
He's only been in the league 8 years.
I remember
He
when he
played
got
in Utah,
drafted
and
and everybody thought big things were going to come of him.
He played in what? He was in Utah,
Utah,
New
yeah.
York.
He's in Sacramento. He was in Sacramento this year.
Huh?
You have Terrence Ross. Then you have Bogdanovich, Rudy Gay,
Yeah.
Shumpert,
Yeah.
Danny Green.
He's a
DG.
difference maker. He's a
Darren,
three- He's a 3 and D.
Where did he come from?
With Danny Green.
Yeah, what
I don't
school
know.
did he come from?
Brad, what school did Danny Green play at?
that doesn't matter.
Did he play in Chapel Hill?
I think he did.
You sure? No, I think he played in Durham. No, he was a good player. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Then you have Darren Collison,
Yeah.
Jared Dudley,
No, God.
Rajon Rondo,
Yeah.
Jared Bayless, Julius Randle.
Now, I think he is a sleeper of this year's class. I think he is starting to figure it out and come into his own.
Well, Julius Randle, he had 21.4 points, 8.7 rebounds, 3.1 assists.
I think he's going. If someone can get him for not cheap, but not overpay for him,
Yeah.
but team him up with somebody. Like, this is what I hate. I hate to say this. I see the Knicks signing someone like him and Chris Middleton thinking they won the offseason. Or Tobias Harris
Taking two of the mid-level guys and
giving
saying,
them big money in.
Or
Saying-
like one of the second wave guys, and then a couple,
Basically.
a couple little lower
I
guys.
think they should do
Kind of like
this.
the Heat did a few years ago, and they got like Tyler Johnson for
$50 million.
for all that fucking money.
He just
He just
signed
upped into his
19 in a quarter.
Yeah.
well, Tobias Harris
don't
had
blame
one
him.
of those before he actually started playing well, too, though.
Well, I like Tobias
Tobias
Harris
Harris,
in
to
Orlando.
be fair, was actually
I was
not
a
bad
Tobias Harris fan in Orlando.
Well, that's when he got that deal.
He grew into his game though.
But, and that's the thing is he got better as the years went on.
Mhm.
Like he ended up earning the money that they paid him, but
But
they
he-
paid him way too soon.
Same
That
thing,
amount of money.
same thing with Aaron Gordon last year.
And then next on the list, you have Kostka Kufos,
Kostka
Michael
Kufos.
Green, Garrett Temple, Nikola Mirotic,
He could be a difference maker.
Al-Farouq Aminu, Corey Joseph, Dwayne Dedman, Jeremy Lamb, Boban.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah. No, Boban Marjanovic. I already said Bogdanovich earlier.
No. Shows how much I listen.
Mario Hazonia.
Oh, the LeBron killer.
Yeah. His rookie deal's done. He's been in the league 4 years.
He
Ishmael
played for the Knicks.
Smith.
Is Smith is still available?
Pat Beverly.
He's going to LA.
D'Angelo Russell.
I think he's going to get way overpaid. And the best of what you're going to get repeats of this year, which is not bad.
No.
But if
No,
he's
yeah,
if he's your number one, then you're not. You're not going to go do much.
D'Angelo Russell at 21.1 points and 7 assists.
His scoring was good, but his true shooting percentage was horrible.
Even his regular shooting percentage wasn't the greatest.
Yeah,
either.
what is it, 41, 42%, something like that?
43.
His true shooting percentage, I think they said, was like 34, 36.
Oh wait a minute.
That's
His
weight
efficiency
shots.
field goal. His efficiency field goal. Excuse me, was 51 actually.
No, it's true shooting percentage.
True shooting, they weigh 3-pointers.
That's
Free
what
throws,
I thought.
yeah.
That's what I thought efficiency was.
No, the efficiency, like, that's how efficient you are with
Sorry.
That's why James Harden's always number one, because he has the ball 98% of the time.
Excuse me, D'Angelo. I said 43. Okay, never mind. I thought I was looking at the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, true shooting's a little different. They weigh every shot differently.
So back to the list real quick. You have Anthony Tolliver.
Yeah.
You have Boogie.
Nah.
Thabo Cephalosha.
Thabo! Sounds like something you get out of Thailand.
Marcus Morris. You technically have Kristaps Porzingis. He's restricted. Same with D'Angelo Russell. Technically, is restricted. I forgot to throw that caveat in there. Then you have. It's pretty much. I'm going. JJ Barea is on this list here.
Yeah, now you're pulling at.
Yeah, Nene.
Nice.
You're pulling at the low hanging fruit now.
Whip.
What's that?
Nene?
Wow.
Get out.
Wow. That is one of the whitest. Wow.
If you'd have seen the whip, the nene, you would have thought it was even whiter.
I'm glad I missed it.
I wish I missed it.
He enjoyed it.
I'm looking
a little
at this
too
list.
much.
Oh, did you see that? Udonis Haslem wants to come back for one more season. Yep.
That's the look that it deserves right there.
That's a look Pat Riley gave him.
Kelly Oubre's on this list.
Now you're pulling at the low hanging fruit, buddy.
It's like Brett Favre saying he's coming back.
He said he got hacked.
I know.
Yeah. I'm looking to see any decent player. Yeah, Tyson Chandler still there.
712.
Yeah. Frank the Tank.
Ntilikina?
No.
Kaminsky. Yeah, Ntilikina is still on
Bobby
the
Portis.
Yeah.
Noah Vonleh.
He was supposed to be something.
He is something.
Kevon Looney.
He's a body.
Yeah.
There's nobody down here. Malcolm Brogdon.
That's a good name.
He's way down on this. He's
because he was a second.
He's restricted, but
he was a second round pick.
Yeah, he's only made 1.26, but he's restricted. So technically, wow.
You see how she looked at me?
Yeah, like Jordan Bell, Austin Rivers, Trey Burke, Kenneth Fareed, Patrick McCaw.
Just let it go.
Quinn Cook.
Just let it
Jeremy
go.
Lin. There
just
we
let
go.
it go. Wait.
Linsanity?
NBA champion Jeremy Lin.
Yep. Powell.
Linsanity?
Powell wants to come back, but yeah. Oh, that's right. Jimmer Fredette's going to be signing with Golden State. They're going to bring him in.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Jimmer Fredette's signing with He's going to be signing I think
A developmental deal.
yeah, it's developmental because he's going to be at the summer league and he's going to sell.
I can see that.
Yep. I saw that actually came through earlier today. Michael Carter Williams.
Just give it up now.
MCW.
I'm just way down on this list.
Listen, you're going to see my name soon.
Actually,
That's how low on the list you are.
PJ Dozier. Yeah, that's. There's a couple people. I'm like, who's this? Who are these people?
They played basketball? I thought that they were baseball players.
Holy shit! Against the Cat, there is a person against the Cat, Theo Pinson from Brooklyn. Guess what his cat money was this year?
$12,000.
$4,737.
He played at New UNC, didn't he?
What was the name again?
Theo
Theo
Pinson.
Pinson. $4,000.
Where did he play?
He played at a shitty college. That's all I know.
I don't.
Was it UNC?
I just said he played at a shitty
I thought
college.
so.
So yeah.
See how
I
good
answered
am?
your question.
See how, I didn't hear you. See how good I am at that shit?
I knew it.
Yeah, like, because I couldn't get other people. I'm fucking good at that game.
He's alright.
Am I?
He's there.
He's just jealous because there's not as many Dookies.
When's the last time a Dookie won the championship?
That's funny.
Elton Brand?
Jesus, we're going back that far.
He didn't even win the championship.
No, he didn't.
Kyrie.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got you. Got me there. I was going to say Trey Lane then. What was it? The Alaskan Assassin? God, I haven't heard that name before. He's a GM somewhere now.
I think he is.
Utah, maybe?
I can't remember where.
Was it that white?
He's Alaskan.
I know.
You don't get how many black people you know from Alaska?
How many black people you know from Utah?
Enough. A couple actually. I watch So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh, alright. That explains a lot.
All right, let's go to the movie
So
portion
You
of the
Think You Can
program.
Dance is a great show.
No, I know I can't dance, so fuck that.
Me neither. That's why I watch them fuckers dance.
I don't even watch them fuckers dance.
Well, Aaron loves that show.
I tried watching it.
That's because she finally gets to see somebody gyrate the right way.
Whoa!
That's a good point.
Look at her.
And you didn't have to look at her. I agreed right away.
I just looked over and she's going. She's trying not to laugh out loud.
Because she doesn't have to watch me gyrate. She just lays back with her eyes closed and hopes it's over soon.
She doesn't have to hope.
She just knows 1, 2, 3, done.
Say something. I got a mango ready to go.
Bella will catch it.
Bella's waiting. She's like, throw it.
See, Bella's like, oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Hit you right with a poncho. You lie, fucker. You lie. We're live on the air. You lie, motherfucker.
All right, here's the movie portion of the program. This is where we talk about movies. I'm gonna take this.
Yeah,
so I can
no.
do my voice. This is where we talk about the movies that are coming out. We haven't done this in a couple weeks, so there's going to be a lot in the top 10 and the movies that are out. So this is going to be a little longer than normal. Giggity. So we say
10 seconds.
what?
Longer than normal.
Wow, 10 seconds. Wow, that's like 5.
More seconds.
This is where we discuss the movies that are coming out in the theater. We say either we want to go to the theater to watch it, which doesn't happen too often. This is the time of year where a couple movies come out because of kids. At least for you two, that hits. I have no control on that, so I can't do that. There's like Redbox, Netflix, eventually watching it, or some form of negatory.
No, I'm just going to keep it nice today.
Okay. Are you going to keep it nice? Because you... Okay, that's how he's doing it. All right. Movie voice is back. The first one is a horror mystery thriller. While babysitting the daughter of Ed and Lorraine Warren, a teenager and her friend unknowingly awaken an evil spirit trapped in a doll. Starring Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, McKenna Grace, Madison Iceman. Annabelle Comes Home.
I didn't even see Annabelle leave.
Yeah.
I didn't know she left the house.
Honestly, I like horror films,
I thought she was still in the bedroom.
but I stopped watching this whole Conjuring thing a long time ago.
Same.
Because
And you know I love horror movies.
yeah,
And
it's...
at first I was like, oh, interesting. And then I was like,
Yeah, and
no.
I'm to the point where I could care less what
Yeah, I don't
kind of
do
crap they're shitting out now.
Just because it makes money, they're
Yeah,
shitting it out, like you said.
basically.
Yeah.
And that's... I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, the next movie is I would, in a perfect world, I would actually like to take my mother to this movie.
Ooh,
Like,
that's a difficult feat for you.
It is. Mom doesn't leave the house.
I know.
So she left the house today. I was a bad uncle today, and
Oh, he didn't go to the...
I over not birthday. It was his graduation.
Graduation,
I
sorry. I knew
completely forgot and overslept, and yeah, I was a bad uncle.
I'm sorry.
I woke up and I'm like, sent my mom a text. I go, was there something I was supposed to do today? Yeah, you missed your nephew's graduation. Fuck.
Let's go to Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
World's largest indoor go-kart track.
Fucking right. Hit it.
I'm gonna say we can also go to the one that's in Niagara Falls
I
too.
was gonna say, they're supposed to have the...
The Mario Kart one.
When we went last summer, 2 years ago, they were just finishing up. It looks amazing.
Let's do it.
So, the movie that I was talking about, it is a comedy musical romance. A struggling musician realizes he's the only person on Earth who can remember the Beatles after waking up in an alternate timeline where they never existed. Starring Himesh Patel, Lily James, Sophia De Martino, and Elise Chappelle. Yesterday. And like I said, I would love to take... I would love to...
Mom's a huge Beatle.
Oh my God, yes.
Understandable.
So what say you guys?
It's not a movie for me. So I might eventually watch it randomly, but I'm not seeking it out.
My mom's a huge Beatles fan, and when I was little, I got into the Beatles. That's why they're in my top of all time. So just because of my mother.
It's understandable.
So, yeah.
I just don't have that tie that you have. And that's why it doesn't.
Yeah, last year I saw this, and I saw the first trailer for it last year, and I sent my sister a message going, Mom might be interested in this. So, yeah. Probably a no from you, I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm guaranteed not to ever see this.
Nice.
Now, if it was Biggie that they forgot, he still wouldn't see it.
Because I don't really do biopics. Even though I know this isn't
Oh,
one of
no,
them.
this isn't. No.
That's why, even though I know this isn't one of it, you said the Biggie. But I did watch the Tupac one. Actually, I watched it like 4 times in the last 2 months. It keeps coming on.
I was just being smart ass.
But, I got no, I don't care about the Beatles. I don't think their music sucks.
I keep getting ran into.
Bella keeps
It's like,
doing circles
thunk,
down.
Who gives
thunk.
a fuck about a yellow submarine?
Hey, but we all live in it.
No, you live in mine.
I just live on the outside. I'm looking in.
I knew that's where you were going. All right, anyway.
I don't get the reference.
It's a late 90s, early 2000s new metal type band from even though
Next!
All right, next. Next is a documentary.
Probably not going to want to see this.
The story of Tracy Edwards, a 24-year-old cook on charter boats who became the skipper of the first ever all-female crew to enter the white bread round of the world race in '89. Starring Tracy Edwards. Maiden. Give that back. That's all I heard. It's one of the girls.
The fuck?
Yeah, the one girl's yelling at another girl. The 2 sisters that are out
I
there.
got a better shot to go and see the movie about the Beatles than this
I would much rather watch the Annabelle Comes Home than this.
Yeah, again, I still didn't even know she left.
I didn't either.
She must have snuck out to the bedroom.
God damn those spirits and the dolls and
Skank.
I mean, I was just about to say it. See, he beat me to
She's a
it.
skank.
Hoeing around.
Whore.
Wow.
So-
with
so-
the phlegm and everything.
oh Jesus,
Next!
she's turning tricks. Next is a romance drama.
Next! No.
No, that'll be the next Annabelle movie. Annabelle turns tricks.
I know I might have to go.
I was gonna say I think I'm gonna. It starts out with my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Sorry, we just got cut because it'll bring all them boys to the yard.
Damn
And
straight.
then CD and get back to skiing.
Not
Call
straight.
back!
Not straight. Damn straight.
Ow.
All right, the reimagining of Hamlet told from Ophelia's perspective.
Nope.
Starring Daisy Ridley, Naomi Watts, who I'm a big fan of Naomi Watts, Tom Felton, Clive Owen, Ophelia.
I'm intrigued by the storyline, honestly. I'm a fan of Hamlet. I mean, The Lion King. If you like The Lion King, you like fucking Hamlet. Deal with it. Lion King is just Hamlet with fucking animals.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Are the animals actually fucking?
Yes. Like, that's
They
how
have a
Simba
baby.
was created.
They did have a baby. They could have been artificially inseminated.
They have scientists?
They got fucking lions that talk.
Do they really?
But is science real?
Listen, he sounds just like James Earl Jones.
He does. Mufasa.
Now it sounds like
Say it again.
Beyonce.
Now.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Next is just a drama. Wow. Usually there's 900.
Already intrigued.
Oh, just one thing. I have to hear more.
Yeah. Tell me more. Aaron wants to become a family with his girlfriend and her 8-year-old son, but high up in the Italian Dolomites.
Next.
His attempt to win the boy's acceptance turned into a dangerous power game. Starring Alexander Felling, Berenice Barrow, and Arian Montgomery.
Well, Arian, hold on.
3 Peaks.
They're going all Nazi on everyone.
It was only 3 people, too. It wasn't like 4. It was 3. Like, this is the...
And there's 3 peaks.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I already said next.
Oh,
Nah,
shit, son.
it's a negatory.
Oh, Lord, this next one's going to be fun.
Yay. These ones always excite me.
Don't worry, I'll save you. I'll scream next.
You're going to have about 2 minutes because it's a long...
If you sound stupid, I'm going to interrupt you.
Well, then, pretty much when I start doing this voice.
Next!
You've been forewarned. orange.
Next, it's just a drama. And it opens up on a weird date, the 27th.
I'm intrigued.
All right, here we go. This is going to be a really long one here. Giggity. When it is time for the Chinese Goko, the entire country comes to a standstill. I can't even read. For nearly 10 million high school students, this 2-day national college entrance exam will determine where and if they get to study. It is not uncommon for the fates of entire families to hinge on the results. Like so many others, Nian has been single-mindedly preparing for this exam, at the exclusion of everything else and all alone. A classmate has committed suicide, and she has become the target of relentless bullying. Meanwhile, Bella wants me to stop. Fate brings her together with small-time criminal Bay, and two of them seal a pact. Derek Kwok Kwang Shang, that's his name, intense melodramatic thriller, paints a bleak picture of an oppressive society in the guise of a gripping fairy tale love story. Jesus fuck. Starring Gong Gyaku Zhao, Jackson Yee, Feng Yin, and Zhai Huang.
Matt White.
Better days.
If it really stars Jesus fuck, I'm all for it.
I'd be okay with that.
Otherwise,
Oh my god, that took 22 minutes to read that.
It didn't have to. I said next long time
Holy
ago.
shit. Oh my god. All right.
anyway, get this man some lemon tea, with some honey, help those vocal cords.
Next is a sports drama. A sprama, yes. When the all-star player of a local high school football team collapses during practice, all eyes turn to the storied head coach. Instead of mollifying the situation, the coach tries to maintain the team's winning streak. The town turns against him, leading to a lawsuit from the player's mom. Starring Brad Leland, Jim O'Hare, Deanne Lauvin, and Les Miles. Oh, this is the movie that he said he was going to be in. The Last Whistle. He said he was making a movie. This is the movie.
You can keep that shit.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's not going to be very sports related, and I hate it when movies do that, when they say they're sports drama, when it's just a drama off the sport. I mean,
A drama centered around sports.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
So basically, it's not like the drama sense of like a Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
it's drama, but there's a lot of
sport.
football.
Yeah.
Like any given Sunday, it's a drama technically, but there's like
it's centered around the football game,
That's a sport.
the
I would say
game
that's
itself.
a sports drama.
Yeah,
well, that's my favorite sports movie of
I
all
think
time.
I would
is
say
Any
that's a
Given
sport.
Sunday.
Yeah.
But like something like Concussion. It's a movie about sports. It's not a sports movie.
and I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
That's what just by reading that, that's what it seems
That's
like
what it
would
sounds
be.
like. Yeah. Lawsuit is going to be the primary focus of the whole entire
the
thing.
whole off the
and then
field shit,
then the town being against the coach.
like your first 10 minutes might be all
Football.
football, and then after that it's like.
Like Remember the Titans.
Yeah, but remember the Titans though had a lot of.
Not a lot of football, but I don't think it's a football movie.
I agree. I think it's more of a drama. Remember the Titans? Is this playing on the whole?
There's a lot of football in it, technically.
Yep.
But
But like Major League, it's a baseball movie.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans? It's a movie with football in it.
But that's got more of a good story.
yes.
Well, what about Bull Durham?
Well, yeah.
No, wait.
Bull Durham is all baseball.
If you build it, they'll come.
Field of
Field
Dreams.
of Dreams. It's not really a baseball
It's
movie.
not really a baseball.
No, but you just stare at a ball field the entire fucking movie.
Well, yeah. because-
Technically.
Well, if you stare at a pair of titties all movie, doesn't make it a porno.
I don't know. I think the FCC has a thing on that one. It's called.
Hey, they won't let me be.
Maybe that
Or
was
let me be me.
maybe that was a bad example.
Calm down, Em. God, our references today are weird.
We're weird.
That's valid. No, we're normal.
Weird side.
I'm not.
Weird science. Sorry.
Good movie.
I also liked the TV show.
show?
Yeah. Vanessa Angel.
From my heart down to my head.
Actually, Kelly LaRock from the original movie. She was fine too. Anyway, horny old men.
Speak for yourself.
What?
3.5 minutes?
Jesus, 3. Where are we getting the half?
A little bit.
She's a man.
You call my daughter a nigga?
No!
What the fuck just happened?
Shit got real.
Message!
Next time on the real world.
That's what I was trying to think. I couldn't think of it.
All right, so here's the top 10, but there's going to be movies we haven't talked about because it's been a little bit. Number 1, in its first weekend out, made $120.9 million.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 4.
Correct. Would that be a movie, since we didn't talk about it, would that be a movie you'd want to see?
We're going to go see it.
I'm going to take my son to watch it.
Because I was going to say, the Toy Story movies are good.
Actually, no, I don't.
If I would have known it was in the drive-ins this weekend, I probably would have took my son this weekend. But
I don't know, 'cause
I didn't know
she
it was
doesn't
there
seem-
until it was too late.
She doesn't seem interested in Woody and them, so maybe not.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Aaron,
Sorry.
I was talking about Aaron.
Aaron at least was interested once. You have a kid. Second place, we'll just go right into the next one. Second place, $14.1 million. It's its first weekend out. Child's Play.
No.
I'll
They
eventually.
ruined it.
I mean, I'll eventually.
I'm eventually going to watch it just because I want to watch the remake of it. Also, the fact that Mark Hamill does the voice.
They ruined it.
I mean, Mark Hamill was a. Guy
Yeah.
does voiceover.
I know, it's amazing how you don't see him in movies.
No,
But he's the
his
voice actor in a
is
shitload
everything.
of stuff. Yeah.
His voice is in everything.
Luke Skywalker has turned into that.
They ruined it.
I know. And the kid is like 23. I mean, he's basically in college. And also Aubrey Plaza there, whatever the fuck her name is. It's not believable her as a mom. I'm sorry. When you see her in everything else, nope.
I don't know
Nope.
who she is.
Although she could be in those horror things, like where she plays a slut in
Yeah.
a lot of them. She could have a kid, technically, so maybe.
Annabelle Part 36. Annabelle backs that thing up.
Titty splash
Girl,
forward.
you look good when you back that ass up.
Oh. All right, next. It's fifth weekend out. It's made $288.6. It made $13.2 over the weekend. Aladdin.
I still haven't seen it. I wanted to.
Did you see it?
We enjoyed the fuck out of it.
In fourth place, it's made 52.6 total. It made 10.7 this past weekend. Men in Black International.
I'm okay with either one.
You know, if the drive-ins doesn't do a night when Lion King comes out, where they do Lion King and Aladdin, they fucking stupid. Sorry.
I'd watch Aladdin.
Or they could go full bore and have it be a triple feature. Throw Dumbo in there, too.
I mean, but
But that would be the late one where they're like, okay, it's already been in the theater for so long.
yeah,
That would be like the third of the triple feature.
I don't think they've never got it on their reels, anyways, because
Well, it came out before.
exactly the drive-in was
But
open
that's-
up here.
that-
Because we live in
Bumblefuck America?
where we can't open the drive-in but 3 months a fucking year.
It's better than nothing. I haven't been there in years. I mean, I don't have dates to go. I can't even use my car at the drive-in because my car, if you sit, the radio turns off. So I can't even use the radio.
Even if you leave it,
I can't leave my car running because I have day headlights. So yeah, I can't.
you can't cut your headlights off?
No, daytime
auto-
running lights.
Automatic, like they always on.
Yeah. So because my car, it's that way. If I'd have to keep playing with the knob the whole time to keep it active.
Yes. Not
From the other room.
the upper room.
Next, it's third weekend out. It's by the way, do any of us want to go watch Men in Black International? Okay, I might watch it eventually. The Men in Black International.
Yeah. Does it have Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones?
No.
Oh, then no.
Okay. In its third weekend out, it's made 117.6 total, 10.3 this past weekend. The Secret Life of Pets Part 2.
Yes.
Parto.
I want to go see this. I know I wanted to take a little bit to see it.
I think. The last week we didn't do the movies, so that was the. So yeah, it's 3. It's been 4 weeks since we did it. Fuck. All right. Wow. Calm down over there.
You're welcome.
But the first one I wanted to see so bad I'd never watched, and I forgot and never watched it.
We ended up watching it because we have like a family movie night,
Yeah.
and that's when we ended up watching it. It was really good.
I
We enjoyed it.
wasn't a huge fan,
We enjoyed it.
but I mean, I don't even think my son's interested in this one. So
Coming.
Don't mean you can't be.
Coming in sixth, and its fourth weekend out, made 77.3 total, 5.6 this past weekend. Rocket Man. Wow. Very well.
Thank you.
Good job, Sir Elton Blackman John.
I've been called worse.
Or should I call Elton John Brown? Whoa, who's that?
Oh, it's my poncho.
I was like, what is that? So, did we talk about that movie? Because that was the last time we did the thing, so we must have.
I don't know. I
Whatever.
got no intentions on it.
Whatevs.
I'm probably going to go watch. No, I'm not.
Coming in seventh place. In its sixth weekend out, it's made 156.1. It's 4.1 over the weekend. John Wick Chapter 3.
I have yet to see it.
I saw the first one.
I saw the first. I watched both the first two. I can't wait for this one.
I haven't seen the second one yet. So.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes out on one of the video services.
So you're coming in a couple minutes.
Bella. Next, in eighth, in its fourth weekend out, 102.5 total, 3.9 this past weekend. Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
No, somebody I know wanted to see that. I had no intention.
King of the Monsters.
I think it looks stupid.
I mean, I watched all the Godzillas as a kid because my best friend is a huge Godzilla fan. I'm only interested in watching it because it's supposed to be more like the Japanese Godzilla movies than like the Americanized ones, which I'm intrigued because I've watched all those, like I said, growing up.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm going to go to theaters and watch it. I'll probably wait till it's on Redbox or something. But
You gonna go see it as watch that shit 5 times. Coming in ninth.
Become Family Guy.
It's what's that?
So when the hell did this become Family Guy?
Is that what it sounded like? I wasn't even paying attention. I just randomly.
Catch me, you're wasting your time.
See you next year. Coming in ninth, its first weekend out, made 3.6 total. A movie called Anna. It's about basically it's like Red. What the hell's the name of that movie? The Jennifer Lawrence movie, Red Sparrow. It's kind of like Red Sparrow, but with a sexier type woman. Even though I think Jennifer Lawrence is hot, and she's basically an assassin.
Oh yeah, I've seen the previews.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it. It doesn't look terrible. It's just called Anna. Anal. It's called Anal.
I'm okay with that movie.
Nice. Men in Black, Man Anal.
I'm okay with Men in Black and Anna.
Nice. Nice.
Men in off.
Men in Black.
And ironically,
Black Men in Anna.
ironically, it's a rocket man who is the king of the monsters.
And he nicknamed his dog Dumbo.
And I thought you were going to say Aladdin or Woody from Toy Story 4.
It's better that way.
Chucky from Child's Play.
No, I think the last one makes worse.
No.
College John Wick.
What they do is Child's Play.
Don't help.
Or they're going to turn it into this because in 10th, its third weekend out, made 60.1, 3.5 over the weekend. Dark Phoenix.
That's a sex move.
Give the Dark Phoenix. What's that?
Oh, you don't know?
If you don't know, you can't be friends with me.
You don't want to know if you don't know.
That's funny.
Just the fact that you said that's funny is funny.
So,
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
we didn't talk about the quick trade that happened earlier.
Quick trade.
That the Blazers got Kent Bazemore for Evan Turner.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was just a straight up trade that happened.
That you were talking about the AD trade.
No, we kind of talked about that. But
We really glossed over that fact, actually.
actually, let's just quick. Who technically won that? Because I put up a Twitter poll on that. Who technically won that?
Lakers.
If they get a healthy AD, the Lakers won hands down. If they get a 90%, 85% healthy AD, if he can play, say he's going to resign, it's 5 years. If he can play 70 games a season for the contract, the Lakers win hands down. Not even close.
So, oh God, how far down is this fucking thing? Okay, here it is. It was 76% said the Pelicans won it. 24% said the Lakers won it.
76 people are done. 76% of people are done.
I agree. I vote the other way.
I also posted will Kawhi come back to the Raptors on when the finals ended.
Strong possibility.
75% said yes, he will be back.
Strong possibility.
see what else we got here for. I had who will win Game 7 of the Stanley Cup. The three choices were Blues, Bruins. Who cares about hockey?
I was gonna say
Surprisingly, 0% was on the who cares about hockey. Yeah.
Playoff hockey's a different beast.
Not really.
It is for some people. My dad will only watch playoff hockey.
My dad's the same way. If it's on and nothing else is on during the season,
Possibly.
yeah. But when the playoffs are on, Dad's like, "Oh, is that playoffs are on,
hockey?
right? Who's playing? That doesn't matter.
Yep, playoff
He'll sit
hockey.
there and watch it."
Yep.
There was one thing I did put on here that I wanted to talk about was there was one of those people that I occasionally talk about where I do like the lists and stuff.
Yep.
This one, it's pick your squad, and it's 5 guys on.
Squad?
Yeah, no, yes, the Monstars. It's two sides, and it's just basically loaded with all stars on both teams. Squad A, just in case you didn't. Okay, Squad A consists of Russ, Harden, Embiid, KD. This is before KD got hurt, and AD. Team B was Jimmy Butler, the Greek Freak, LeBron, Steph, and Andre Drummond.
B.
It's B was my choice too. But I was like, seeing like a couple of the guys on A, it's like,
With Russ and Harden, I already feel like boom, button heads right there, you're done.
We've already seen that not work.
Yep. That's over right there. Those two names you could have stopped after that. It's like this team's falling apart no matter what.
Another thing that I wanted that we didn't get a chance to talk about in the last couple of weeks. This was posted online and it got a lot of press. Not a lot of press, but a lot of Twitter press. Should Dwight Howard make the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
His numbers are ridiculous.
His numbers are 17.4 points per game, career, 12.6 rebounds per game, and 2 blocks per game. Also, he was 8-time All-Star, All-NBA 8 times, 5 on the first team, 3 Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time rebound leader, 2-time block leader, and I don't know why this one's thrown in there, but 1 Eastern Conference championship.
Because it matters. He carried the team.
Yeah, well, he did, but when you get all those other things on there, the 1 Eastern Conference championship.
Say is, well, he didn't do it. He put a team on his back.
He did what he could.
I just wanted to.
I don't think it's a question.
I hands down, I believe. He's been.
I think he's more of a Hall of Famer right now than Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all.
And then the other question was, if you were the Nets, who would you much rather grab? It's D'Angelo Russell or Kyrie. It was out of basically 700 votes, it was 56% D'Angelo Russell, 44 for Kyrie.
Well said, Solera.
What did she say?
Just told the dog get off my butt.
Nice.
Well said.
That is very well said. So let's go back to the movie thing to see what's playing in the theaters, so that way we can end the show and I can go home to sleep for work tomorrow morning.
Ooh. What time? 6 a.m.
I leave my house at 5:25.
To be to work at.
I have to be there just a few minutes after 6.
So 6.
Well, because he's got to go to fucking Malone, dude.
No, I mean all you have to do is say yes when I said for 6 a.m.
Oh, I thought you meant wake up at 6.
No, I said for 6 a.m.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
You told me the story.
I misunderstood. I thought you meant wake up at 6. No, I wake up to be exact at 4:20.
Next time I wake up.
Well, I start at 4:20, and I don't get out of bed till almost 5. It's like anywhere between quarter of and 2 of is when I get out of bed.
Aaron wakes me up, and then 10 minutes later comes and wakes me up.
Nice. So here's the Toy Story was in 40. It's as of going into today. Toy Story's in 4,575 theaters.
Sounds about right.
Aladdin was in 3,435. Child's Play is in 3,007. Men in Black now it's actually free flowing. Giggity. Men in Black International is in 4224. Secret Life of Pets 2 is in 3804. Rocketman's in 2414. John Wick is only in 1607 and still performed pretty well. It actually made $1.3 million just on Sunday alone. 2368 Godzilla. Dark Phoenix is in 2054. Oh, a movie that's come out in the last couple of weeks that has only made $15 million in its second weekend out. Shaft. That's in 2952.
Help her with the shower.
Anna movie, or Anna, however you want to pronounce it, 2114. Late Night is in 2172. Avengers Endgame is still in 985.
They're re-releasing it.
Are they really?
Yep. Re-releases with a new end credit scene. That's the only change. They just want that push to be.
And they're gonna make another.
Well, because they have 834 million as of right now.
They're gonna make another 300.
They want that push to beat Avatar. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're still second to him by like fucking 2 billion.
2 billion.
Wow, you mean like 100 million? I think because there's 900 and something. I think is what it was.
Like that. They're just shy.
Yeah. Well, it still is making money. It made
It's pink.
But they're hoping this is going to give them the push.
Turn around.
because literally 530,000, 818,000, and 638,000 is what it made in 3 days. Sorry.
They're hoping it's going to give it the push.
690 theaters. The Dead Don't Die,
And it's supposed to have
which I want to watch that movie.
I think I want to
implications.
see that also.
The Bill Murray and all that.
It's
In
supposed
it.
to have implications for Spider-Man Far From Home as well.
Oh, okay.
And that's why kind of it's
In 862 theaters, it's been out now for 24 days. Ma, it's made 43 million. Ma, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
where the high school kids ask God,
Octavius Spencer.
yes, to
I
buy.
wanna see that.
To buy. I do too.
I'm not gonna watch it in the theater.
There is a movie called Pavarotti, probably after the opera guy Pavarotti. 135 theaters. That's made $1 million in 2 weeks.
Nice. Actually, I was supposed to go see Mom, but somebody flaked out on me on date night.
Sorry.
There's a movie in 72 theaters. It's been out now. It's 17 days, so it's been out a couple weeks. The Last Black Man in San Francisco is the name of the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's getting racy up in here.
It's Harvey Milk.
Wasn't he the whitest man?
Gay white guy.
The last gay man in Salt Lake City.
A lot of those.
They don't like people like that.
I don't like black people neither.
Exactly. How many people are in Utah that are black?
Just sprinkle some crack.
That'll help. That'll draw them right in.
In 200... It's like a moth to flame. In 227, a movie called Booksmart. In 366, Pokemon Detective Pikachu still out. That's made 142 million. That actually hurt. In 81 theaters, Echo in the Canyon, which is what happens after the Men in Black Men.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? Hello.
The men in black, the black men in Anna.
Is it me?
Wow.
Looking.
Wow, that is... Wow. Wow. In 134 theaters, Biggest Little Farm. In 140, Dumbo. In 145, Shazam!
Shazam!
In 171, A Dog's Journey. 95, Brightburn is still in 95 theaters. That movie,
Still haven't seen it.
I want to see it really bad, actually. When it comes out on DVD, I'm really going to watch it. It's been out now for a full calendar month. It has only made $17 million.
Really?
That is it. The special effects for that kid alone probably are that much. It's a good twist on how a superhero movie.
Yes.
'Cause just because he's not a hero, it's the same thing. It's that thing in Superman that they always talk about. What if he doesn't?
Yep.
Like the what if.
Well, that's the Batman's whole take on Superman.
Yeah.
Like,
What
what
if?
if he's not as good as we hope he
But
is?
it's not just Batman. It was in Man of Steel and stuff.
Listen, there's no way in hell Batman can beat Superman.
No, honestly, Superman is overpowered. Like, I'm sorry.
No way. There's no superhero that can beat Superman.
What about Phoenix? She's like the all powerful.
She could rip him apart with his mind, or with her mind.
Yeah,
So,
she could.
Well, can she do it to a Kryptonian mind?
yes.
Yeah,
It
she
still
could.
matter. She can affect you at a molecular level.
Yes. Is she going to be able to do it fast enough the way he can't hit her with a beam?
And see, that's the question.
But that's
Are they sitting across from each other going, ready, fight? Or is...
This is Street Fighter.
That's kind of why.
Round one, fight.
That's where the whole...
Last round.
That's where the whole I-beam comes in, because if he don't know she's there,
Sorry.
fuck it. He done.
It's faster than a speeding bullet.
Yeah, but he gonna be in pieces before he's faster than a speeding
She gotta be
bullet.
able to concentrate on it. If she can't see him, she can't concentrate on it.
But who the fuck says he's not just standing there? I just saved you, civilian. Boom, you're dead.
Alright, so if that's the case, She might not see him come up from behind her.
Exactly.
I'm talking about in a fight. They're fighting. They know they're fighting.
Well, he would lose. If she knows you're fighting, you're done.
Well, she doesn't have a week to prepare. All right, you land, I land, and
Actually, that's worse because if she goes just by reactionary shit,
but
she's not going to think.
To do that,
Honestly, no.
Because her power doesn't work instantly.
No.
She has to get it going a little.
No, because Superman does not kill. It don't matter. He would do everything to restrain her, and you cannot stop her mind from going, you're dead!
All right, this is a battle to the death. He knows it's a battle to the death.
But then Superman don't kill!
He kills in this one.
Then he's not Superman. He's that evil child.
Alternate universe.
He's Brightburn.
Exactly.
All right, so it's Brightburn against Phoenix.
All right, so that's more. I can understand the conversation now. I'm sorry.
He's not wrong though.
He is wrong.
Superman won't kill anybody.
Superman did kill.
No, he didn't.
He killed in Superman Part 5. He killed the other fake Superman thing.
All right, now you quoting some podunk movie. Go comic book, man.
If we're gonna go comic book, then
Podunk?
Nah,
Are we back in Salt Lake?
Superman 5 sucked ass. All right.
everything after Superman 3 sucked ass. But if we're gonna go by the comic books, then the only thing that can take out Superman is Kryptonite.
Yeah, because they don't have people like Phoenix and
But you
fucking
can't
DC.
say I don't want to hear it. You can't say go by the comic books and then
All right, so I got my superhero is Kryptonite Man,
you got to get close enough to him to take him out.
but he's got to stop me from committing crimes.
I'm gonna hit you with my laser beam from 100 feet up in the air.
But I made a Kryptonite. It's okay.
No, Kryptonite's not. It's not that he can't destroy Kryptonite. It's just he can't be around Kryptonite.
Although if it's certain types of kryptonite, flat surface shit, when that laser hits it, it actually reflects off of it.
Depending on how he shoots it at. If he shoots it at an angle. Superman's a genius at physics. I don't know if you knew that.
I was about ready to say. He does like wanted shit with his laser beams. Like,
Only while his glasses are on.
He does like this.
and somehow it like swizzles.
Like a pig's tail.
He's got trouble with the curve.
I hate that argument. Batman can beat Superman.
I never said Batman could be
I didn't-
Superman.
Shut
I know.
up, I saw in your nose.
Hey,
Batman is a human being with gadgets.
the whole idea of it is what the novelty is. People want to believe that a human being can beat somebody that's special because we want to believe in the human race. That's the whole Batman versus Superman bullshit.
Fucking race is stupid.
But
If
that-
you want to say somebody like Green Lantern,
But
Wolverine.
but that's the whole argument of that situation.
Fuck it.
I'm sorry, we're way off topic here.
Oh, I'm enjoying it actually.
Sorry. We digress.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just misread a movie that's on this list. I thought it was called Christ Stopped at Ebola, but it's Christ Stopped at Eboli.
No, I like that. I like your misread.
Yeah, that's what
I would watch
thought.
that movie.
I'm like, it was in one theater. It only showed on Sunday, and it made $2,600.
I would have watched the first one. Probably would have made a lot more money.
Nice.
Christ, stop it. Ebola. Fucking right. Let's watch this.
All right, back to.
You got more shit than that. Let's go.
We have to end the show so quickly. The Intruders in 70 still. Captain Marvel's still in 145. Ugly Dolls is still in 105. The Curse of La Llorona is still in 61. Apollo 11 still in 5.
Man, I never watched Apollo 9,
I was going to say, is that
10.
the sequel to Apollo 9 and 10?
Everything else is stuff I don't really know. It's a movie called Fun In, Meeting Gorbachev, which we talked about a while ago. That's been out for 52 days. It's made $228,000 total.
And that's all the money Gorbachev told people to go spend.
Isn't Gorbachev dead? Gorbachev's dead.
Yeah, I was trying.
Okay.
He's
Nice.
trying to be a dictatorship.
There's a movie called The Wandering Soap Opera, which made $23 on Saturday and $25 on Sunday.
Somebody made their boyfriend take him.
So that's it for the show tonight. We're gonna have to cut the show. Like I'm gonna not a lot of talking here. So quick whoring here. Listen to us generally on Monday. Spreaker.com/show/NauticalPodcast. Please like our Facebook page, Facebook.com/NauticalPodcast. Follow us on that Twitter thingy @NauticalPod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. First name of the channel, Nautical, all one word, seconds podcast. Follow us on Instagram @NauticalPodcast. You can email us, like CD said, at nauticalpodcast@yahoo.com.
Yahoo!
But that's it for the day. Thank you guys so much. I got to go. So on behalf of Nautical Podcast, my name is Brad.
I'm not.
I'm Intern Kenneth.
Have a good night, everybody.
Black Lives Matter.
We'll see you guys next time. Stop, Superman.